All right, shall we crack on with this event? Tournament of Glory in Bloom. No, wait, bro. Why is everyone saying fun clueless? Or fun aware?
Huh? Why are all these people gathered around?
Bird.
Something happened? Let's go take a look.
Birth bird. Oh my god. Maybe.
How's it looking, Doc? Is there any hope for him?
Cuckoo.
Chill, bro. I'm thinking.
Oh no. Oh no, this is where he gets to speak for. Oh, this is gonna be fucking great, dude.
This dude's Milray, right? What a little champ. Barely made a noise, despite all the pain he must be in.
God damn.
Did he fight in the war?
That's right. We'd never normally send such a young qucusaur into battle, but we couldn't stop him. Developed a real knack for sneaking past us and running off to the front line to fight the abyss.
Oh.
He's a smart one, that's for sure. Might not be the strongest, but he ran rings around those abyssal monsters.
That's really fucking cute, but I just see Cuckoo and I'm just waiting for it, man.
Even awarded him a warrior's medal after the war ended.
Damn.
But then he took a turn for the worse a few days ago. He's been having fainting spells ever since.
Poor little guy. Already a battle-worn veteran.
Oh.
Yet still so young.
Oh man, no, don't do this. Don't do that. I don't like that at all.
Hey, Kachina, what's going on here?
Sadness, Paimon.
Traveler, Paimon. A long time no see.
Yeah, long time no
so
see.
basically, there's this young qucusaur in our tribe called Milray. We're not sure what's wrong with him, but he's been getting weaker and weaker by the day. Eva's taking a look at him. Nyan, who he grew up with, is here too.
Oh.
We're all really worried about him.
When my daughter got lost in the mountains, it was Milray who helped bring her back.
The Saurian is really integrated into part of the natural society so easily. Well, maybe not easily, but so much.
To think that he made it through the war, but now that peace has finally come.
Oh my god.
Steady there, bro. We'll find a way.
True. And you are... Wait, we know who this is, man. It's Cuckoo.
You're that qucusaurus from the vet clinic. Huh? What are you on about?
This is my favorite character in all of Natlan. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. By far, favorite character in all of Natlan.
So this Aoife you just mentioned, does it actually...
Hey, yo, everyone. Please chill.
You got this, bro.
I think I've got this figured out.
Yeah, you got this, bro.
For a juvenile saurian, he showed remarkable courage in the war. But he's too young to be using that much phlogiston.
He's just exhausted then.
As a result, he developed a rare pathological change.
Oh.
The initial symptoms might not have been obvious, but he's gone untreated for so long that his condition is now very serious.
You mean he originally got sick during the war, but the symptoms only just started to show up now?
That's right. He may have just been
that
acting
sucks.
tough this whole time. Didn't want his friends stressing out over him.
Aw. Well, this friend's stressed it even harder now. Look at the little bow, dude.
Aoife, there must be something you can do, right?
Surely.
Please help him.
Chill, bro.
Something this rare? I don't have anything on hand that can treat it. Good news is that I read about a similar case back when I was still studying. The scroll mentioned 2 essential ingredients.
Gold.
First up,
I don't know.
an herbaceous perennial known as an ocean zephyr.
Okay.
Though they can grow practically anywhere, they're exceedingly rare. Second, honestly, I couldn't figure it out back then either.
Oh.
The name recorded was Sacred Flame Crystal, but there wasn't much else to go on beyond that.
Interesting.
Sacred flame? Like the one burning in the stadium? When Mualani and I took part in the pilgrimage of the Return of the Sacred Flame, we collected loads of contending sparks during the team stage.
Don't know if that'd be classed as a crystal, though, right?
Apparently, they're sparks from the sacred flame itself. They even make you feel all warm and fuzzy while you carry them. Do you think these crystals might be something similar?
From the name, I'd say we're looking for a rarer, purer form of Sacred Flame.
You sure there's even such
Yeah, what does that
thing?
even mean?
We've been in Natland for ages now, but we've never come across anything like that.
So it would seem, as it happens.
Huh?
What?
For real, Uncle Pakal?
It's a coincidence that I've even heard of it. Apparently, the people of Natland knew how to make a special kind of sacred flame crystal way back when.
What does that even mean?
I'm not sure exactly how they did it, but the other chiefs might know something. I'll go ask them. Thank you, Eva. Your diagnosis was a huge help. Mind if I keep you a little longer?
Sure thing, dude. I'll stick around until we've got some results.
Hell yeah, bro.
Great. In that case, let's go our separate ways for now. Milray needs some proper rest, and he's not going to get that with so many people gathered around.
True.
I'll let you all know as soon as there's any news. Fingers crossed, he'll soon be on the mend.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think we can do this. Wait, you'll obviously see comparisons to Perry the Platypus for Eva. Honestly, I can kind of see it. I can see it a little bit. It's like Perry the Platypus and Dr. Doofenshmirtz in one, right? Your rep precedes you, bro. Respect.
Man, I could tell we're totally on the same wavelength.
Hell yeah, bro.
The name's Aoife, a vet from the Flower Feather clan. This here's my assistant, Kakuku. Dude's all about copying what others say.
Yeah, we've seen.
The Traveler in Paimon, yeah? Everyone's heard all about you two. You're absolute legends.
Waiting for Paimon to say, surely we can't be that popular.
The total package. Brave, wise, and strong. Best hero duo
which one's
I've ever
Paimon?
seen. No
Neither.
contest.
Aww, you're making Paimon blush.
Truth is, I spent the war treating wounded Saurians. Never got a chance to fight alongside you.
You saved so many Saurian lives. That was an amazing contribution too, bro. A legend among vets.
Yo, thanks, bro. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, bro.
There was always a long line outside Aoife's clinic back then. Even Kakuku was so busy, he was running around like a headless chicken.
Yeah, he's more like a bodiless chicken. He's just one big head.
Seriously? Seriously?
True that. More wounded were piling up by the day. Dude, the Abyss is no joke.
True.
Sneaky enough to hit us right where it hurts. Lots of docs have dropped at their posts over the last few years. There's some fresh talent rolling in recently. I'm hoping they could step up quick. But vet med's no joke. There's a ton of challenges to overcome before you could be a qualified vet.
That's rough, bro.
No matter how hard you hit the books, you're still gonna run into all kinds of weird diseases that are hard to treat. Like Milray's. So rare it doesn't even have a name.
Oh, dude, he's so, like, wiped out. It's so sad.
If my old man hadn't forced me to read all kinds of different stuff when I was a kid, I'd probably only be able to suggest a more conservative treatment. It's true what they say, bro. There's always more to learn.
True, bro.
Oh, so your dad was a vet too?
Yeah, totally. Our family's medical knowledge has been passed down over generations. My old man started steering me toward being a vet when I was a kid, schooling me on all kinds of herbs. And man, if I forgot anything, out came the broom.
Damn.
My family's been vets for generations now. No clue who it was that kicked off the tradition, though, you know?
True, bro.
Back when
Yeah,
I
I
was
don't
a
know.
kid, my dad said something about our skills being medicine born of guilt. But the reason we got into it doesn't really matter. What matters is that it's useful.
Medicine born of guilt. Interesting.
Guilt? Sounds pretty strange to Paimon. Usually you only feel guilty when you've done something wrong.
Who knows? After he passed, there wasn't anybody else I could ask. I figure it's because
Fatherless.
guilt gnaws at anyone practicing medicine. When you fail to fix someone up, I've been there.
Interesting.
So I'm gonna do my best to make sure that doesn't happen this time. I don't recall ever seeing a record of any patient with his malady who was successfully cured. So maybe Milray will be the first.
You got this, bro.
Heck yeah, I do.
Hell yeah, bro. You talk for a while longer about bros and stuff.
Oh, looks like the Chiefs are back. Let's go see what they have to say.
Alright, let's go talk to the bro. Oh my god, it's the big guy. What's he called again? I can't remember his name.
The last time I was here, I remember seeing him happily rolling around with Io.
Oh, with Io.
This is so sudden.
Well,
Oh, it's B-Ram.
as the saying goes, illness strikes like a landslide. It's not uncommon for people and Saurians to just collapse overnight.
Given that he first fell sick during the war, he's done well to make it this far.
Damn.
Hey, little guy. Are you okay?
All the Chiefs are here, man.
For one so young to risk life and limb on the field of battle. This too is a responsibility we adults must bear.
No laughing now, man.
Whoa. All 6 tribal chiefs in one place? Not something you see every day.
It's true that we used to hardly ever meet up like this. The affairs of our own tribes were usually enough to keep us all swamped. These days, though, group dinners on our days off have practically become the routine. So don't look
interesting.
too surprised.
So all the tribes are getting along quite nicely. Nice.
Group dinners? More like group mooching. You guys always seem to end up at my place.
Well,
So shameless.
y'all's chefs are like insane though, right?
Well, your cooking is too good
Yeah.
to resist. You've seen how hopeless the rest of us are in that regard. Anyway, let's get down to business.
Aoife,
To defeat
we've
the
been informed
Huns.
about the situation. Once again, it's a good thing you were here to help out. Milray and the other Tepetlosaurs have helped transport goods for the Flower Feather clan in the past.
Yeah.
We won't just stand by and watch while he suffers.
I gotta help out,
I
man.
just happened to come across a record of a case like his back home, but I don't know anything about this sacred flame crystal.
I haven't heard of it either. Can the sacred flame even take other forms?
It can indeed. While I've never seen this happen in the flesh, I have read references to it in woven scrolls. In ancient Natlan, besides the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, there is said to have been another way to produce sacred flame, known as the Bloomflower Trials.
Oh.
It was a combat exercise
Oh, God.
held jointly by the 6 tribes that was even more intense than the pilgrimage. So they occasionally yielded an even purer form of sacred flame.
Sacred flame crystals!
Indeed.
For real? How have I never heard of that?
I don't know, bro.
Simple. The Bloomflower Trials haven't been held for centuries.
Is there some kind of hidden story behind this?
Something seems to have happened the last time they were held. But it was so long ago that I don't know the specifics. The more reasonable explanation is this.
What is
That people once believed these sacred flame crystals
Is this supposed to be here?
vessels of extraordinary power, and that warriors could use them to enhance their own strength.
Why are we being spied on by
In
an animal?
reality, they turned out to be far less miraculous
my
than
goodness.
hoped for. In some rare, very specific circumstances, they proved irreplaceable. But they were not so different from the regular sacred flame in essence. The pilgrimage produced enough sacred flame, making the Bloomflower Trials obsolete. And thus, they were forgotten.
Interesting.
I get it. So to save Milray, we have to revive the Bloomflower Trials and get all 6 tribes to take part. Ooh, that sounds rough.
I don't think it sounds that hard if they're all getting along, right? They're all here right now. Just agree. Like,
I'd say we'd be better off not treating it like some kind of hassle. All 6 tribes need to take part, sure, but not everyone has to show up. We can keep it voluntary, so warriors who happen to have time can sign up and
Yeah,
fight it out
man.
of their own accord.
not everybody has to go.
Since the war ended, the pilgrimage has
Oh.
become more like a tournament for our warriors to compete in and keep themselves in shape. So why not let them hone their skills on a fresh new
Aoife's
stage?
noticing.
We should never drop our guard completely, even in times of peace. But like that, it seems high time we restarted the Bloomflower Trials.
I'm down.
I'm with you on that. Nothing gets the blood pumping like a contest to see which tribe's the strongest, huh?
Always a contest, man. Always a
No
contest.
objections on my part.
I'll go discuss this with the others. I'm sure there will be plenty of warriors who'll be itching to take part. I can't speak for everyone else, but I can guarantee
yeah.
that Molani will be there. There's nothing she loves more than a lively occasion.
And I guess your vote was a foregone conclusion, eh, Pakal?
Yeah.
Great. We're all in agreement then.
Let's go. Why not?
Thanks, everyone. It really means a lot.
Let's head back to our tribes and see how many people are willing to sign up. If interest is high, we'll hold a big event. But if not, we'll keep it small.
Agreed. Rules will be crucial too. A competition without rules is just mindless violence.
Cloran, countdown with a
That's
random
not what
spam,
we
please.
I'll draw up an outline. Let's meet up at the speaker's chamber later. After all, we'll
Don't need to
still
spam
need the
random ass
Pyro
emotes for no
Archon's
reason.
Final approval.
Oh yeah, and we'll also need some ocean zephyrs to cure Milray. Who'll go gather them while we're organizing the trials?
I don't mind a bit of emote spam, but not like messages back to back to back, like consuming the entire chat. It's just, it ruins other people's experience as well. We don't want that.
I've got that covered. I just noticed that some of Milray's friends have shown up.
Yeah, a lot of them, apparently. Bran, someone called me a weirdo.
You mean these Saurians? You're right. There's all sorts. Seems like he's quite the popular little fella. Huh.
Let's take a look. Are you a weirdo? Let's see your messages in chat. Where my Pookie Kanich main? Kanich, where are you? My main. Bran, hurry up and get the Kanich. He's my main. I want to see Kanich. He's my favorite character. My main Kanich. I know he's in this event. Did you know when Kanich charge attacks, there's little pixels? Did you know when Kanich charge attacks, there's little pixels? I need to see Kanich. He's my main. Bran, are you cheating on Duck? I think Bran's cheating on Duck, or Duck is cheating on Bran. Hey, Bran, I need to see Kanich. Do you know that Varessa has jiggle physics? I'm not a weirdo. How dare you call me a weirdo? Yo, chat, which one of you was it that called him a weirdo? Keep it a buck. Which one of you was it? Voidy? Was it you? Oh my god, it was you. Hey, Voidy, if I had a VIP slot right now, I would give you it. Yeah, calm down, bro. Calm down, bro! Jesus.
Kakuku, can you hit them up and ask if they'd be down to lend a claw?
Sure thing, bro. I got you, bro.
I got you, bro!
Must be nice having a Saurian companion who can talk.
True, bro.
Well, if that's everything, how about we call it a day?
All right. See you later.
See
Aoife,
you
Let's
later.
head back. And bring these Saurians along too. We've got to
Dude,
teach
they're
them
so
how to
cute.
identify ocean zephyrs.
See ya, little guy. We'll come visit you again soon.
Hey, that's not little guy. Our guy is little guy. This is injured guy. Can we make a distinction real quick, please?
Whoa, they sure are quick on their feet. Guess they're chiefs for a reason. When they decide on something, it gets done right away.
True. More the let's sleep on it type, are we, Paimon?
But that's what you're here for, right?
True.
Whenever Paimon puts things off, even for just a while, you'll
Oh my
handle
God.
them straight away.
Kukuku looks like he's a fucking homing missile.
Oh, wow. Go away, bro. Even Kakuku's done with this conversation.
Yup.
I'll go spread the word. Kachina, you gonna sign up?
No way, bro.
Of course.
In that case, let's head over together.
All right.
Traveler, Paimon, see you at the speaker's chamber in a bit.
I'm down. See you later. See ya. What I want to be ya. Is this the event? Yes, indeed. No way, bro.
So good. At this rate, Milray will be better in no time. Oh, you're awake. Wanna try getting a bit more sleep?
I feel like he has something to say.
You think so? Is he feeling hungry then?
Maybe we should bring Lil Guy.
Hey, Kakuku, can you help us Oh, long gone. Oh no, he does seem pretty anxious. What are you trying to say, little guy?
He's trying to say... He's just tired. I don't know, man. I don't know what he's trying to freaking say. Maybe... Yeah, I was gonna say, let me indwell and speak. Hey, buddy. Talk to me. Everything okay, Milray? Do you want to eat something? Why don't I go pick you up some fruit? Thanks for looking after me, Nyan. I'll be fine. Hello, Milray and Nyan. Doof, doof, doof. Oh my god. Oh? Who are you? Haven't seen you around here before. Have you come to visit Milray too? Yeah, I just wanted to tell you that you have nothing to worry about, okay? Those nice humans have found a way to cure you. It won't be long before they've gathered enough ocean zephyrs and sacred flame crystals, so hang in there, you'll be on the mend soon. Sacred flame crystals? Milray? That's exactly what I'm worried about. Those nice humans have no idea how dangerous sacred flame crystals are. Dangerous? Yes, very dangerous. They can beguile human hearts, turn friends into enemies. The humans must be very careful, and he died. What the fuck? Milray struggles to say something else, but he soon falls unconscious once more. Beguile human hearts? The chief didn't mention anything about that before. Could there be an unknown risk associated with using sacred flame crystals? But more importantly, if even the chiefs know nothing about this despite all the knowledge they possess, then where did Milray and Nyan come to hear of it? Nyan, who told you guys that the sacred flame crystals are dangerous? A mysterious qucusaur we met while fighting those big monsters. He was the one who told us. Interesting. Oh my god, so cute, dude. I still remember how our friends were all running around in panic at first, the first time Milray passed out. Not this disease, not again. We'll need to find the ocean zephyrs and sacred flame crystals. But sacred flame crystals to compare... Okay, same thing. What should I do? What did the qucusaur find out then? I don't know. He often said things we couldn't understand. Apart from us, no other little saurians wanted to play with him. And as far as I could tell, he didn't have any human companions either. But I'm sure he wouldn't have lied to us. He saved us many times, and we're very close friends. I really, really hope that Milray recovers soon, but if sacred flame crystals genuinely are that dangerous, I don't think that's the way he would want to be saved. Don't worry, I'm here to help. I'll remind the humans to be careful. In the meantime, you take good care of Milray, alright? Just make sure he doesn't worry too much and gets lots of rest. You do that for him? Thank you so much. This is becoming more mysterious by the minute. With Mawika and the 6 chiefs present, I'm sure everything will be all... But Mawika's here. What? Since when? But still, I'd better find a chance to talk to Mawika about it. Yeah, no, I don't think Enjo would be able to turn into a Saurian, guys. That's what I was thinking at first as well, but I don't really think that would make too much sense.
I've read through your proposal, and it sounds like a great idea.
Okay.
Even if it wasn't for Milray's situation, there'd be many reasons to start holding the Bloomflower trials again. How many warriors have been signing up?
Probably about 6.
Far more than we anticipated.
100?
Our warriors sure are fired up.
1,000.
The ones who came late even held a protest outside the sign-up booth.
What?
So we had to make an exception by adding a few more spots.
Wait, actually?
So many people have signed up that we've had to divide the competition up into main matches and exhibition matches. Each main match will pit 2 different tribes against one another. While the exhibition matches will see 3 tribes going up against another 3.
Oh, interesting. Team games,
I'm planning to limit the number of spots for the exhibition matches. Accidents are more likely in tangled melees, so with fewer contestants, we can ensure that any injuries will be attended to promptly.
Okay.
Well, you've clearly thought this through with care. You have my approval. And don't worry, I'll find a way to fund it.
They're all standing according to their height? Not really. I was gonna say.
Where will the trials
Amina's
be
at the
held?
front.
I'll stop by later to see
In the
how
middle.
things are going. But I won't be taking part.
Oh.
Wouldn't want to spoil everyone else's fun.
Okay,
The main
rub it
venue
in.
will be near the Stadium of the Sacred Flame, with additional arenas set up around the various tribes.
All right, I'm all out of questions. Keep at it, everyone, and thanks for your hard work.
In that case, we'll be off. It's time we started organizing crews to set up the venues.
True. Hey, let's do it, man. Let's do it. You play the event? Well, yeah. I'm excited for it. It's further because my wiki would have won everything. True.
Good luck.
Thanks, Cattle. I appreciate it.
Good luck with what exactly?
Well, we're going to be taking part, Paimon.
Hey,
Of
it's been a
course.
while, you two. Are you here about the Bloomflower trials too?
Yes.
Yep, we sure are. Sounds like everything's going to plan.
Bloomflower trials. The name alone fills me with nostalgia. I first heard about it from my dad, who first heard about it from his dad, my old grandpa.
Guess that means they were last held at least 500 years ago?
Way earlier, probably.
Wait a sec. No, it must have been much earlier than that. Whoa. When you put it like that, it does feel kind of surreal that we're doing something that hasn't been done in such a long time.
Don't worry, Paimon. We'll be doing something that hasn't been done in such a long time as well when we launch you into the sky to become a new moon.
True, but I've got a good feeling about this. We'll pull it off, rest assured.
I believe it. What about the sacred flame crystals? Anything dangerous about them?
What makes you ask?
We're going to feed it to the Saurians, but we heard they could beguile human hearts.
I've never heard such a rumor before. And rationally speaking, it just doesn't even seem possible. The rules governing the Oda resurrection have protected Natland for many long years, and these rules are themselves fueled by the Sacred Flame's power. We've been working with the Sacred Flame all this time, and we've never noticed anything unusual about it. In essence, Sacred Flame crystals are just another form of the Sacred Flame. I can't imagine how they could possibly beguile human hearts.
Yeah, I find it hard to imagine as well.
So please, be at ease. And besides, even if they did harbor some kind of evil power, it will not cause any real trouble in the Natland we now live in. Not if I have anything to say about it.
How are you going to
Our
decide
main
that?
priority right now is to hold the Bloomflower trials so we can collect enough Sacred Flame crystals to heal that little Tapetlosaurus.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
reassuring to have you on our side, Moika.
Well, there are some things even I can't handle.
Yeah.
For example, it just came to my attention that you've got some people waiting for you outside.
Us?
Huh? Who could they be?
Milani and
You'll
plenty
find
of other
out soon
people.
enough. Go on now. Don't keep them waiting.
I guarantee it. I guarantee it's going to be the playables. Let's take a look. I feel like if it's dangerous, you're just going to punch it easy. True. Just like the sky. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you, man? Who else is it going to be?
That traveler, Paimon. So basically,
Why does it sound like you're gonna cry?
First come, first served. What I'm saying is I get to go first. What's going on?
Why is there money on the
Why
floor?
turned up all of a sudden?
Why is Zhongli here?
So... So, you know about the bloom flower trials, right? I mean, we were wondering, have you decided which tribe you'll join? If not, how about the people of the springs?
Wait, guys, why'd the fucking coin turn into a dragon pixel? What the hell? Interesting.
What? We're allowed to take part too?
Oh, hell yeah.
Given that the trials haven't been held in so long...
Fuck this fucking platform, man. Jesus. Try Bandicam like PewDiePie's old days? Bro, it's so fucking annoying, though. It really is. All right, here we go.
Oh, so that's what's going on. No wonder Chief Akatl wished us good luck just now.
True.
He must have known this was coming. And that's all for the chit-chat. I hope you're ready for some serious incentives. How do you like the sound of luxury hot spring vouchers? I'll even throw in a selection of fine gifts from the shop. Luxury hot springs? Sounds like Paimon's perfect vacation.
Realistic Kadish, did you all miss it? Did it not show?
Given that the trials haven't been held in so long, we're creating a new set of rules for them, separate from the ones for the pilgrimage. If you join the Scions of the
right
Canopy,
here, dude.
We'll hold a great barbecue in your honor. The finest quality meat, all you can eat.
And
Sounds so
if you join
different,
right
man.
away, you'll even stand a chance of being taken on as a sidekick of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How!
Yeah, no one wants that.
You little... all-you-can-eat barbecue? Join up with the Collective of Plenty, and I'll provide a year's worth of training sessions and a personalized nutrition plan to help you become stronger than you already are.
Do I like the new V8? Oh my god, chat. The cat is at the window. I can't show you guys right now, but the cat is staring at me. The cat tried to come in twice today. The cat actually made it inside once today.
Paimon's not too keen on training, but getting stronger does sound tempting.
Oh
All I've got
god.
to offer are freshly picked vegetables.
Nice.
But I can guarantee they're really tasty.
Ooh, could Paimon get some samples?
Fancy some flying lessons?
Oh
Or
god.
you could just hitch a ride. I'll take you soaring through the skies myself.
Well, flying's kind of what Paimon does for a living. But flying around with the Traveler sounds like it could be a lot of fun too.
True.
I can bake Saurus crackers and green fruit chips.
I mean, that sounds good to me, man. Saurus crackers sound great. Jesus.
This is such a
Yo,
tough
man,
choice.
have you done the new world quest yet?
Not just because the freebies are tempting, but also because picking one tribe feels like we're betraying all the others. You know what? Paimon's decided to leave this one to you.
How about I join you all then? Tamani belongs to all of Natlan after all.
Paimon's pretty sure that isn't an option.
You're about to? Just got home from a family trip? Brother. Men. Oh, I need to know all about it after you're done. I need to know all about it.
Actually, it's not a bad idea. It could work for the exhibition matches at least. There'd be 3 tribes on one side versus 3 on the other for those. So, first half you're on our side. Second half on theirs.
Why is your
Sounds fair
traveler
enough,
still pyro? Listen, Cutie Poo, I don't know how to tell you this, but that's blue. Oh, Hydro? I don't know, because I don't use Traveler. I just don't use him.
Huh. Hadn't thought of that. Pretty clever.
What? Really? Huh. Then, as for those perks you mentioned earlier...
It's that good? Man, I think it is better than Golden Slumber.
Don't worry, my offer still stands. Enjoying ourselves is the #1 priority here.
Yeah.
So it's settled then? For the first half of the exhibition match, you'll fight alongside us Scions of the Canopy, People of the Springs, and the Children of Echoes against the other 3 tribes.
Feels just like the old days when we used to fight side by side. We're gonna be unstoppable.
You didn't say if you like the new VA. I mean, the voice sounds fine. I will say it sounds a lot more gentle than I expected for Kinich. I don't know. I'm not used to that. But the same thing happened with Tainari, right? It started to sound way more gentle after the recast as well. So, I don't know, man.
All right, it's nearly time.
I still like
Let's
it,
get
though.
ready and head over there together.
Yeah, I do like it. I guess it's a Hal that's the asshole more so than Kanich, so doesn't really matter. Oh my god, dude. Damn, cool screen. Story and Treasure Seeker Bloomflower Trials. Interesting. I guess I should take part here, right? Oh, we just started.
They're roasted chickpeas.
Roasted chickpeas. Min said hi.
Hi, Min.
Alright, so this is our base.
Yeah.
According to the rules, all we have to do is capture 3 of their bases in a row, and we win!
Let's go for our game plan. Just catch a ball.
Dragon Lord, Kahula How,
God.
needs only lift a claw, and poof! All that you behold shall be turned to ashes.
Maybe back in the day, buddy.
Mess up our match, and I'll lock you up till it's all over.
Uh-oh. Not again. Not again. Flashbacks, dude.
You killjoy!
We're a real dream team. Let's just charge right in.
But I do wonder if Hal has the power still and just doesn't use it, you know?
We know each other pretty well, so working together should be a breeze. Still, let's not get careless.
Bran, I have an ear infection, and yesterday, while teaching, a kid peed on me. Yeah, I'm not having kids.
There are a lot of cliffs nearby, so our vision will be obscured.
So I'm sitting
They could
there.
ambush us from the high ground,
Barbecue
too.
sauce on my titties.
Annie, thank you for the 11 months. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
In that case, let's follow the water instead.
Crazy,
See that
dude.
flag over there?
Oh,
That's the Collective of Plenty's base, right?
kill them all.
We'll approach swiftly on the water, sweep in and capture the base, then move up to the high ground.
I like the way you think.
Me too. Let's do this, man.
Your judgment too, Lualani.
They won't know what hit them. We'll catch them completely off guard.
All right then. Time for me and my Sharky surfboard to strut our stuff. I'll
Let's
take
do
point.
this.
Everyone follow me.
Blood for the blood god? True. You have to delete your brain now? I mean, you can try. I don't think it's going to work, though. Oh, no. Oh, I am Pyro Traveler. Oh, I'm all of them. We're the whole team. Oh.
Here by the water route, just as expected. Classic people of the springs thinking.
Well, I did use Kanich to zip over you, actually.
They saw through our plan?
Well, obviously.
No choice but to face them head on now.
I'm ready. All right then. Time for a real showdown.
Oh, God. C3, R3? Wait, why are people saying that every time? They're not R3, right? Oh, my God, they are. Wait, what? Is this a new freaking thing? They made them R3 as well as C3? Bloom, Burgeon, everything.
Got him cornered. Not a bad training session. Let's call it a day.
Alright, we captured the flag.
We won. At this rate, we'll be invincible.
Don't count your qucusaurs yet.
True.
Let's head over to the next... See that? Up above the cliffs?
Yeah.
That's the Masters of the Night Wind's base.
Alright, easy.
The nearby mountainsides have all been blocked off by crystal clusters.
Don't matter, dude. We're better than that.
Getting up there so easily.
We're better than this, chat.
Leave this to Turbo Twirly.
Yeah.
You got this, Kachina.
Of course she does.
You're finally here, Gramps.
What do you...
If I'm back home too late, my vegetables will get thirsty.
Don't worry, we'll make this quick for you.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Why do we even have to fight? Just give us the win, dude. Just give us the freaking win.
Chances are looking slim.
Jesus.
Perhaps it's time I got going.
This is actually kind of a fun team.
All right. We've taken the Masters of the Night Wind's base too. Up there in the mountain, the flag of the Flower Feather Clan.
Easy.
Wow, looks like they're already on high alert.
Yeah. Not only do they have the high ground, but they're highly mobile too.
Fine, we'll shoot them out the
With
sky.
our current forces, a frontal assault won't be easy.
Let's go for an upwards assault then.
Looks like I showed up right on cue.
We got backup, dude.
Hey, you're here too, Shilani.
They did mention reinforcements, but this is a formidable ally indeed.
Let's save this small talk for when the flag's in the bag.
Now the
Okay.
backup's arrived, let's split up into 2 teams.
I'll lead a frontal assault to draw their fire. The rest of you find another route up and strike directly at the heart of their base.
I'm so down.
I can taste our victory already.
This feels a smidge unfair, though. Thoughts? A smidge unfair. Is that Chaska? Oh, no. Ta-da! Didn't expect the Spanish Inquisition now.
Well, would you look at that? You managed to find a gap in our defenses somehow. But this is just the beginning. so stay on your feet. If you can.
We're
Oh,
not
God.
gonna lose.
Well said. Let's do this.
Let's have ourselves some fun!
I'm about it. Bro, C3R3 Kadich is
Alright,
fucking wild.
how about we
Holy.
call it a day?
What the hell, dude? That's actually kind of crazy. Jesus.
Does that mean we've won?
Told you we'd be unstoppable.
Well, that was pretty exhilarating, even as battles go.
Oh, you can say that again.
Hell
I was
yeah.
still fighting off qucusaur riders halfway up the mountainside when I'd heard you already taken the base.
Bro, I feel kind of bad.
That was well played.
That's for covering us. We wouldn't have taken the base the way we did otherwise.
Yeah, the going would have been way tougher if we had fought our way up.
How about the sacred flame crystals? Did anyone manage to get their hands on some?
I found a few shards, but they were only about as big as grain fruit chips. I gave them to the marshals from the Masters of the Nightwind on our way back.
Oh no. Sit lolly.
And they gave them to me.
Granny C. Lolly! Are you here to take part in the Bloomflower trials too?
I devised the techniques for the main matches, so of course I would show up. Those marshals handed the sacred flame crystals over as soon as they saw me.
Oh
I
god.
did a quick tally. At this rate, we should have enough by the event's end.
Okay, that's good.
Awesome!
Well, kinda. Even Lala didn't notice anything strange about the secret flame crystals. Am I just overthinking this?
Well, since everything's gone so smoothly, why don't we hit the hot springs tonight?
Oh, I am all for it. There's nothing like letting our hair down after a hard day's work.
True.
Ooh, and good food and drink wouldn't go down badly either.
That is very fair.
How about we head over there together? You can all hitch a ride on Turbo Twirly.
Are we all gonna fit?
Ugh, sorry, but I need to head back to the workshop to finish up some forging commissions first. Let's meet at the People of the Springs later this evening.
Why does Shalona sound
I need to help at
tired?
the shop anyway, so
Sounds like she's
I'll pick up
slurring her
some snacks
words.
there.
I might be a bit late. If you're all there earlier, feel free to start without me.
Alright, base.
Great! Paimon can't wait!
Sure.
Why is
In that
Kachita so...
case, I guess I'll be off too. See you tonight.
She's always tired. I know, but she doesn't usually sound tired like that. That's weird. I don't know. She sounds like she was slurring her words a bit. Interesting. See if you'll hear it, or see if it's just me. Might just be me.
Hurry up, guys! You're the last ones left. Come on, I'll take you to get changed. You remember where the changing rooms are, right? I'm pretty sure I showed you last time. Time sure flies. Oh, sorry. Let's save the reminiscing for later. Let's go!
Alright, let's do it. I'm down. You get changed in a familiar spot. Are we gonna get a nice image? Let's go, dude.
Let's get this party started!
Bro, everybody said last time they wanted ponytail ether. I kind of agree, dude. How is wearing... Is that a freaking bath towel on his head? What is that?
This is the life. Hear this, hot spring. I hereby bestow upon you the name of the almighty Dragon Lord.
Uh-huh. Does he have wine?
Just floats away. If only we could do this every day.
Aren't you gonna join us, Shilonen?
I'm not a huge fan of being in the water. This right
True,
here
like a cat.
is more my kind of spot.
That's fair.
And last but not least, surf, turf, and perch.
Wait, what is perch?
That smells amazing.
Wait, chat, what is perch? Bird?
There's a time for fun and games, and it's now when there's delicious food already on the table. Oh, wait for Paimon!
A word? Well, I know that. No, the surf is fish. Isn't it a verb? Yeah, but usually surf, turf, and perch. I don't know. So surf and turf is usually meat and fish. But then perch, would that be like a bird? Because a bird perches. Perch is a type of fish. Yeah, but they wouldn't say fish twice. Weird. Oh, no. Oh, cool, man.
Bow before my greatness.
That's a cool one.
Hey, watch it, how? You're splashing water everywhere.
The art's great in this event. Holy.
This is so tasty. Traveler, you gotta try it.
What is it? Oh, everyone's tired. Kachina's bothered by
I
something.
made Sora's crackers. Come have some.
Maybe because of Saurian stuff.
Okay, I'll be right there.
You, sirless! Unhand me! Let me go!
Jesus Christ.
Thanks for sticking around to help me clean up.
Of course.
No problem at all. We had a blast.
Parties are always extra lively when you guys are here. It was so much fun.
See, this is what I'm talking about as well when I say it's better with show, not tell, right? Because even just images like that are way better than just black screen. Am I wrong or am I right? There's only one correct answer.
No, by the way, I couldn't help feeling that there was something on Kachina's mind during dinner.
It's been about off since the exhibition match ended.
Oh, it's strange. She usually comes to me for advice when something's bothering her. Maybe this something different? Oh, sorry to do this, but could you try asking her?
Of course.
Of course! We'll ask the next time we're alone with her.
Why not, man?
If there was something we could do to help, there's no way we'd stand by.
Oh, thanks. That makes me feel a lot better. Anyway, I'll be heading off now, too. Just remember, you'll always be welcome to come hang out with me at the People of the Springs.
Bye for now. See you soon.
For our Saurian companion. Kira Tool, welcome in. So that was part 1 done, and now we have part 2, huh? Medicine Born of Guilt. Wait until 2 days later. Based, dude. Based. Spoiling yourself watching this, you haven't done it yet? Well, I recommend either tuning out or just being prepared to be spoiled.
Oh, here you are, Kachina.
Oh, hey. I had some time on my hands, so I decided to bring Io over to check on Milray.
I think she feels bad for Io, man. Oh.
Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine.
Something been on your mind lately, Kachina?
Huh? What makes you ask?
Everything.
Well, you seemed a bit down after the exhibition match, so we're kind of worried about you.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. I'm okay, really. I mean, it's hard to explain. I've just been feeling a bit lost.
Io is the Saurian from the All Conquest, yeah.
Pilgrimage so many times, what kept me going was the belief that someday I'd win and earn a spot in the Night Warden Wars. So when I finally did, I was over the moon. I mean, things didn't exactly go as planned, and you and the others had to rescue me from the Night Kingdom.
Oh, God.
Still, I achieved my dream. But after the happiness wore off, I felt hollow. I didn't know what to aim for next, or what I should work toward.
Wait, Jinx, what do you mean you have something planned for April 1st, too? Chat, I am not kidding when I say I'm going to the UK on April 1st. This is not a fucking April Fool's joke. I am visiting the UK from the 1st of April to the 4th of April. I will be back on the 4th evening and streaming again on the 5th. It's not a joke. I'm dead serious.
Then the Bloomflower trials came around, and I could fight alongside everyone again. But when the exhibition match ended, I suddenly realized that everyone had real-life responsibilities to return to. Everyone, that is. Except for me.
Oh.
And that got me thinking. Am I the only one who's still like a kid? The only one who's left with so much free time on their hands? Who's never really grown up?
I mean, you are a kid.
So that's what's been bothering you, huh?
Right? You were literally still a child. It's an important stage in life too, Kachina.
Huh? You mean everyone feels like this at some point? I thought it was just because I hadn't been working hard enough.
She's too young to have an existential crisis. Bro, she's having a midlife crisis at 7. Like, give me a break, man. Take your time searching for what it is you want to do.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Traveler.
Huh. If you think about it, this is a good thing. Not knowing what you want means the future's still full of possibilities, right?
True.
When Paimon can't decide what she wants for dinner, she gets to imagine all kinds of delicious dishes. But if someone told her, you're eating this tonight, kinda spoils the anticipation.
That's fair.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, see, even you have your moments of wisdom, Paimon.
Hey! Stop underestimating Paimon like that, would ya?
Most girls have this crisis at a young age, to be honest. What's a young age, though? Because this kid is literally like, what, 10? Like 11 years old. I don't think kids at 10 or 11 years old are sitting there thinking, you know, after I've just done all this stuff, now I have so much free time, I don't know what to do with myself. I don't have to work. I don't have to do this. Like, nah, dude. Be a fucking kid.
Oh, looks
Be
like
a
you
kid.
guys beat me to it.
Ain't no one doing that, man.
Is the little guy feeling any better?
Greenicy Lolly!
Oh, people shouldn't.
Hello!
Hello. I didn't have much going on at the moment, so I thought I'd check in on our patient.
Milray's been in a deep sleep this whole time. It's just as Aoife said. We'll need to gather all the sacred flame crystals before we can help him.
I imagine you're right.
Yeah. Probably.
By the way, you haven't run into any trouble lately, have you?
Just a roaring.
When we discussed the sacred flame crystals after the exhibition match ended, everyone else looked happy. But you seem to have something on your mind.
So that's what this is about. I was worried the sacred flame crystals might be dangerous. Did she think there was something else on my mind? While I was worrying about Kachina, she was worrying about me. I should just be honest with her about the rumor. You tell Sitlolly about the rumor that the sacred flame crystals can beguile human hearts.
A baseless rumor. But a fearful-sounding one all the same. Fear stems from the unknown. So the more cryptic the hearsay, the more panic it spreads.
Why would the Saurians say it, though?
Are the crystals actually dangerous? Then what about Milray?
Mawika was right. Even if trouble does come our way, she'll handle it.
Maybe the Saurian just doesn't want us going to so much trouble.
There must be a story behind the Bloomflower trials being stopped. It is said that something happened the last time they were held.
Okay.
Since you're concerned, why don't we look into it? I'm sure we'll still be able to find scrolls from back then over at the Masters of the Nightwind.
Knowing the truth will put our minds at ease.
Can I come along? I'd like to help.
For sure.
I don't see why not.
Come on, child.
Come, let's head over to my place. We should leave this little Tapetlosaur to rest.
I agree. Poor guy, man. Medicine born of guilt. Yeah, I am curious, dude. I am very... Oh, wait, can I talk to Io? Oh my god, I can talk to Io. Thanks for coming to see me, Io. How you feeling, Milray? I'm feeling dizzy. Think I need to sleep a while longer. Milray. I love Io, man. I love Io. Let me in. Let me... Oh, I could have just TP'd, I think.
I had someone gather up all the woven scrolls from that era. Maybe we'll find some leads we can follow.
There's that many?
Oh, this is gonna take forever.
Come on. Less whining, more reading. If we split them up, we'll finish in no time.
I mean, the one bad thing about a skip button would be what if somebody wanted to read the story, accidentally skipped it. That's why you do what Wuwa does, and when you hit skip, it comes up with a secondary thing in the middle that says, are you sure you want to skip? And you can click yes. Then there's no accidentally skipping. A lot of people have that thought, but like that's not a reason to not add a skip button. What the fuck? Oh, that was very weird. It's just a reason to do extra quality of life on the skip button. What are we doing here? Yeah, and then give like a brief informational thing of what happened during the skip for sure. That'd be cool. A variety of events are recorded in these scrolls, like moments of frozen history with the power to pull you back into the distant past. I flipped through several of them, but still, nothing about the Bloomflower trials. Yet the stories they contain, they're almost unimaginable. War, peace, alliances, betrayals. Seems like in the nation of 6 or 7 centuries past, relations between the 6 tribes were incredibly complex and constantly shifting. Interesting.
Why have you stopped? Did you notice something strange?
Are there still conflicts between the tribes nowadays?
There will always be tensions. But the intensity has changed. Usually the Pyro Archon tries their best to prevent intertribal disputes from escalating. But not every Archon has done that as well as Mawika. Also, given that our Archons live only as long as mortals, the transitional periods can be fraught with challenges.
First time I've ever heard that.
Far fewer conflicts have ended in bloodshed over the past few centuries.
Hakuri, welcome in.
Whenever I read through these scrolls, I too am always struck by the thought of how unimaginable our lives would seem to people back then.
True.
Hey, come check this out. This one seems to mention the Bloomflower trials.
Oh? Let me see.
Wait, that's promising, right? Surely. Where's the Drew? Welcome in. Why are they staring at me?
A curious coincidence indeed.
I feel judged. Jesus.
It seems like the last Bloomflower trials were also held to save the life of an ailing Saurian.
Huh? Was it the same illness as Milray's?
The scroll doesn't say.
Samsara.
But it seems likely. Strange. It's very unusual for such records to be so sparse on details. the scroll only vaguely alludes to two things.
What?
Firstly, that the Bloomflower trials were held to save a sick little saurian. Secondly, that they seem to have failed. And that the chief of the Flower Feather clan had a major falling out with his younger brother. And later on, his brother left the tribe and lived as a recluse. That's all it says.
But that basically tells us nothing! You know, except that the person who weaved this scroll must have been slacking off on the job.
Or maybe something happened that was too sensitive to record.
Sacred flame crystals having the power to beguile human hearts. Is this where that's from?
I guess that would make sense, right? Because then the Saurians would be passing that information along past generations to go. Like, that's why the Saurians know about it and the humans don't. Despite combing through the rest of the scrolls, don't know if you find any further references to the Bloomflower trials.
Well, looks like we'll have to approach this from another angle. I'll go take a look through some even older scrolls. Surely the trials were held more than once.
Seeing as that scroll just now mentioned the Flower Feather clan, I think I could go ask Chief Butota.
I feel like Chief Butota would have said something, though.
And what's our next move? Any other leads we can follow?
Come to think of it, that mysterious qucusaur that Milray mentioned might be able to shed some light on this. Yeah, true.
A certain qucusaur? Who told you that?
Just a little guy.
Oh, Aoife's assistant, Kakuku, must have told you, right? I heard he sometimes translates for the other Saurians.
Something like that, yeah, for sure. This might not be the best time to dive into the whole Saurian indwelling mystery. Guess I'll just give Kakuku the credit for now.
All right, then. I'll look into those ancient scrolls.
Jesus Christ.
Kachina can head over to the Flower Feather clan, and you two can track down that qucusaur. Let's split up and meet back here later.
Alright, sick. I wonder why we have the power to indwell Saurians. The sage's power to turn into humans use their souls, right? I mean, they say phlogiston, like entities completely compromised of light or phlogiston can indwell other forms, or like take other forms, but indwelling something entirely is very interesting. I have a feeling it's because we're of dragon blood. Shit, I didn't read that. What did that say? Nyan, can you tell me any more about the mysterious qucusaur you mentioned before? You want to make friends with him too? Yep, that's right. Where can I find him? Tracking him down is no easy task because he's always off somewhere on his own. One second he pops up in front of us, then vanish into the air the next. It's pretty impressive. He took us to this absolutely beautiful place with this really, really tall stone gate. There were so many other qucusaurs there. We wouldn't usually trespass onto the Saurians' territory, but since he took us there, it was fine. He said it was his home. Sounds like a member of the Flower Feather clan. Let's go check it out. What does he look like? How will I recognize him? It's really easy to spot. If you see one that looks all light and floaty, that's him. Light and floaty? Yeah, light and floaty. You'll know who he is the instant you see him. Seems to be the only description Nyan can come up with. It's vague, but it'll have to do for now. And if you do see him, could you say hi from me and Milray? We're both starting to miss him. He did drop by to see us, but there were too many people around for his liking. Sure thing, leave it to me. Why do I feel like this is going to be some suspicious shit? Like either... Was that fucking Veressa? What the fuck? Oh, it is. Maybe it's just Kakuku.
Feeling hungry? I just picked these from the orchard.
Rawr.
Go on, have some. Taking care of a patient like you're doing is hard work.
Aw.
Don't wear yourself out with worry, okay?
Why are they shaking so much?
You need more. There's plenty more where that came from.
Cute, man. Shh. I thought that was Aoife.
Everyone got that?
What are you doing?
They'll never see this coming. We'll catch them totally off guard.
Us?
Leave it to us. We'll show them what we're made of.
Are you talking about us?
Milani, Kinich, what are you doing here?
Oh, Traveler, Paimon, it's you. You nearly scared the life out of me. Just between us.
Oh, the exhibition
we're
match.
discussing our strategy for the next half of the exhibition match. But as for the details, those will have to stay a secret. After all, we'll be competing against you this time.
Oh, so I kind of was talking about
What
us.
about you guys?
Actually.
You seem like you're in a hurry. Has something happened?
We're on the trail of an extremely rare and elusive qucusaur.
Rare and elusive?
Yeah. You give Kinich and Milani a quick rundown on the situation.
In that case, we can help with the search. That description of the location's way too vague. The scenery around here is all pretty much the same.
Yeah, true.
Without anyone to help out, it'll take you forever.
Need Chaska,
what
dude.
What does the qucusaur look like?
Light and floaty.
Nothing more specific than that?
Apparently we'll know who he is the instant we see him. It's got to be Kakuku.
All right, Well, in that case, let's split up.
Gotta be
I'll check the higher
Kukuku.
ground and see if anyone over at the Flower Feather clan has any ideas.
I'll follow the river then.
Aye.
Sounds like it's my time to shine. As Kenichi will tell you, I'm a born hunter with the eyes of a hawk.
Based.
I haven't got anywhere else to be either. I'll take a stroll nearby and see if I can spot anything.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone.
Don't mention it. Anyway, we'd better get going. Catch you in a bit.
Interesting. Do you like Kenichi's new voice, by the way? The VA got so many hate for it, but I think he's pretty good. The VA didn't get hate for like the quality of the voice of Kenichi. I do think the VA is good. The VA got hate for taking the role when the other person was holding off because of the strike, right? But I don't know. The hate that was presented, without going into too much detail, just felt, I don't know. It was a lot, whether it was right or wrong, and a lot of it was incredibly fucking hypocritical. I don't know how I feel about the whole situation, to be fair. That's all I'm going to say on it for now. That fruit just now was kind of sour. Try this one instead. It's super sweet. Greetings, fellow Saurians. Hello there. How can we help? I was just wondering... fellow Saurians. Isn't that... Oh, what's the thing from where the guy's like, hello there, fellow kids? What is that from? just popped it in my head. Is it a movie? I don't know what that's for. Hello, fellow Saurians. I am one of you. Oh, fuck, it's on auto. Shit. Hello there, how can we help? I was just wondering if you ever met a qucusaur who you describe as light and floaty. Oh, you're talking about that kid, are you? A light and floaty, really such distinct traits? These qucusaurs seem to have instantly understood who I meant. Sometimes shows up around here, but always sneaking about, trying not to be seen. Perched on a cliff, gazing out on his lonesome, daydreaming about who knows what. And I'm pretty sure I saw him following a human around a couple of days back. It's Kukuku, dude. Jesus Christ. So is there any way to get a hold of him? I'd forget it if I were you. That kid comes and goes like a shadow. Come join us for some fruits instead. Come try this one. Sweet as can be. Okay, thanks. Doesn't seem like a very fruitful lead. Guess I better wait and see if Milray and Kenichi have any better ideas. Yeah, it's just Kukuku. Couldn't have made it more obvious at this point. Oh. The fuck? Oh, Jesus. Alright, Spider-Man, calm down.
Anything on your end, Kenichi?
Nope.
Damn.
Me neither. Qucusaurs all look so similar. They all look light and floaty to me.
Lighter and floatier.
What could possibly be lighter and floatier than a pair of wings?
God damn it.
I didn't find anything either. How about you guys?
I did. No? Okay, this guy just doesn't like talking, I guess.
Sorry, Traveler and Paimon. We couldn't find that qucusaur you're after.
I found him, man. It's fine.
Are you in a hurry to find him? If you need a hand, I can come back and join the search again tomorrow.
I'll try to think of another way.
Okay, well, if you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. That's what friends are for, after all.
Oh, God.
I've told my friends over at the Flower Feather clan to keep an eye out. If they see anything, they'll let you know. So, what's your next move?
Head back to the Master of the Nightwind.
All right. I'll update them.
Surely we find out it's Kukuku today, right?
Auroron could probably rig up a few traps and snag him that way.
Don't fucking trap Kukuku.
It's not like Auroran's traps can catch just anything, you know?
Please.
You never know. Might as well ask him if you get the chance. Anyway, we'll be heading back now. Best of luck.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
then, see you later. And thanks for your help.
Yeah, I don't know about this one, Chief.
Let me think.
Kachina, Sweet Lolly, what's up?
We haven't managed to find anything. No one seems to know what actually happened back then.
Any luck with your mysterious qucusaur?
Not yet. Don't think it's planning to make an appearance anytime soon.
In that case,
Brother.
I'd suggest we set this aside for now. It would be great if we
Crazy,
could get to
man.
the bottom of this. But not every historical mystery can be unraveled.
No, it
We
can.
must also learn to live with the unknown.
Now we got this, man.
Just remember, as long as we stick together, no challenge will ever be too great.
Yeah, I'm sure everything will work out. Still, after all this investigating, it feels a bit disappointing to come up empty-handed.
Finally, dudes. Found you.
Uh-oh.
Aoife, what brings you here?
Kenichi mentioned you were on the lookout for a qucusaur. Just so happens a strange qucusaur has been following me the past few days.
Wait. Just the past few days? Wait, is it actually not Cuckoo? Care to elaborate?
No clue why, but this dude's been on my tail ever since I got back from the Children of Echoes. Not gonna lie to you, bro, it's kind of freaky. His footsteps are totally silent, and after dark, all you can see is a silhouette. So I didn't even realize he was there until Kakuku suddenly flipped out last night when he went for a drink. His squawking woke me up, and that's when I finally spotted a shadowy shape outside the window.
Wait, why the fuck does it look like a fucking Final Fantasy thing? I forget the name. What the hell? I actually thought it was Kakuku.
That sounds terrifying.
I could tell it was a little qucusaur from the shape.
Oh my
After observing him more closely, I figured out that he'd been following me the whole time, but that he'd just been too quiet to notice.
Bro, it's gonna be the ghost of the qucusaur that died in the last Bloom things.
Not
Bloom
sure
trials.
if that's the dude you're looking for, but if so, you're more than welcome to get him off my back. The sooner the better.
Oh dear God.
Wait a second. Does that mean...
Yep. Dude's probably hiding right behind that tree.
Oh no.
Do you think we should send someone over to take a look?
Yes.
It's okay. I've got this.
Oh. What's she doing? She's gonna calm it down by giving it alcohol.
What the? How is that even? Guys, get over here, quick! There's nothing scary about this. It's just...
What? What? Bro, it's so fucking cute. Oh my God.
Surely that's not...
He's just like Io's grandparents. Bro, you didn't have to... You didn't have to do him like that. What the hell? A Soria ghost? Cuckoo. No wonder Nyan described him as light and floaty. He really is instantly recognizable, not like any qucusaur I've ever seen. This must be Milray's mysterious friend then, the one spreading the rumors about sacred flame crystals, beguiling human hearts.
Wait, shouldn't he have returned to the ley lines? Haven't they been fixed?
There are many possible reasons, but right now it seems that our priority is...
So why have you been tailing me, bro? If it's treatment you want, can't do much for you, man. Sorry.
I know someone who can. Oh, it fucking ran off.
He ran off.
Why? Wait, maybe it wants us to follow it. Oh my God, maybe that's what it's trying to do.
He wants us to follow him?
I'm Paimon.
If only we had a qucusaurus on hand.
Hey, that's a good point. Where is Kakuku today?
He was so spooked last night that he rattled through every single word he's ever learned and then fainted. He was still out cold when I left.
I'd pay to see that. I'm not gonna cap.
Chit-chat. Let's just follow him. It looks like he wants to take us somewhere.
I would pay to see that. You follow the little qucusaur spirit, it leads you much further away than you'd expected. Oh my freaking goodness. What the hell? Okay. Hey, buddy. Is this a grave? That's a grave. Probably where he's buried.
Finally stopped.
Maybe. Right? That's what it looks like. I think,
Why
yeah.
have you brought us
I think
here?
looking at the wrong area, dude. I think it's right here.
So, is there something buried here, or what?
Him. Gugu.
You want us to dig it up?
Yes. After some energetic digging, you unearth an old weathered box. Oh no.
These are woven scrolls, yes. Albeit very crudely made and heavily time-worn as a result. Still, they're just about legible. They seem to document the very last bloom flower trials that took place centuries ago. But why would these be here? Come, let's read them together. These might just contain the answers we've been searching for this whole time.
Judged. Bro, what the fuck? Goddamn, man. Oh no.
So, have you figured out a way to save him?
Indeed, I have. As far as I can tell, we need ocean zephyrs and sacred flame crystals. That's about it.
That's great news. Don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.
Is that the old chief, Amara?
Well, it's not every day that the chief himself drops by to check in on your Saurian buddy.
Lol, same shirt.
Not so busy these days, huh?
You know I'd come even if I was. You're my brother, man.
I heard you've been beside yourself since Antu fell ill. So I was worried about you.
I mean, Antu means the world to me. I promised to stay by his side until the day he's fully grown, ready to spread his wings and soar freely through the skies. I mean, with him around, I've never felt lonely traveling through Natlan. Sometimes he's happy, and other times he's sad. Sometimes he has tantrums, but then he'll curl up beside me when I'm down. And right now, he needs me more than ever. I'll draw upon everything I've ever learned to help him get through this.
Oh, this breaks my heart, man.
I salute your courage and wisdom, brother.
Jesus. Hell yeah, bro. Hell
but
yeah,
these
bro.
sacred flame crystals you mentioned, are you sure they'll do the job?
Well, I've studied the essence of the sacred flame and read various related scrolls. Sacred flame crystals are born from intertribal conflict. Back when the tribes were somewhat united, they would occasionally hold bloomflower trials in order to obtain them.
Seems like I've still got lots to learn, despite being chief. So, how can we use them? Is it really worth holding a whole competition just to get our hands on some?
Research on sacred flame crystals has been patchy to say the least, so there's never been a definitive conclusion. What we know for sure is that they can be used to treat certain chronic phlogiston-related illnesses. Others also say that they can be used to enhance a warrior's strength. There's something.
Oh, interesting.
A warrior's strength.
It's speculative at best. We need to analyze an actual specimen to know for sure.
I don't like that.
As far as I'm concerned, as long as they can be used to cure Antu's illness, that's enough. Nothing else matters.
So you asked the chiefs of all the tribes to send people to take part in a scaled-down version of the Bloomflower trials? Remarkable that they agreed, given it wasn't so long ago that we were at each other's throats. Tensions are running high right now. If I were you, I wouldn't have had the courage to even ask.
Well, you're not him.
I know.
He's him.
I had no other choice. Fortunately, I've treated patients from every tribe, so the chiefs agreed as a way of returning the favor. With all this ongoing strife, it's been a long time since we've worked together on anything. This might be a good chance for reconciliation. Fighting side by side for a common cause, that's the way Natlan was always meant to be.
Fair. That is fair.
Let's hope so. By the way, what's with all this baggage? Heading out on a long journey or something?
I'm heading out to search for ocean zephyrs. In the meantime, I'll leave the trials in your capable hands. Just please make sure it all goes smoothly.
Come on, that goes without saying. Rest assured, I'm your brother after all.
They're actually related brothers?
Thank you.
That's what it sounds like.
And Antu, be good while I'm gone, okay? Once I return with the ingredients, you'll be back on your feet and running around in no time.
Himara, how could you stoop so low, ambushing us on the field like that?
Ambushing? You've no one but yourself to blame for underestimating us. So what's all this fuss about?
Even if that was remotely true, your guys went way over the line. 7 of our warriors were so badly injured that they're still out cold as we speak.
Oh, did they use the Sacred Flame Crystals?
The Flower Feather clan must compensate us for our losses. Hand over the Sacred Flame Crystals.
No.
And what, we'll hand him over after all that? Just because you waggled some fingers and said some angry words?
Didn't you claim that we're holding these trials to save a Sixaurian? Take what's necessary for the treatment, then return us the rest.
Say something, Amara. We're not leaving until you give us some answers.
If the other elders were here, they wouldn't waste their time on such puerile questions. If anything, I just wish we'd managed to collect more crystals. There are always people who think they're so clever. So many contestants were just pocketing the ones they got in the trials. I'll bet your chiefs all have sweet little personal stashes too, huh? Everyone was in a frenzy, snatching the crystals up wherever and whenever they could. We're hardly the only winners. I wouldn't even call us the biggest ones.
No, you're a fucking loser.
You what?
All losers.
I get it now. Snatching the spoils while using the Bloomflower trials to weaken the other tribes. You planned this all along. Ugh, that Nampol. Can't believe I trusted him.
The children of Echoes will not forget this. Let's go.
Jesus. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up, man. Poor Saurian. Nothing's going in the right way for Antu. Oh no.
Brother, where's Antu?
Oh no.
Oh, you're back. Come, sit down. I'll explain
Look, no need for that. I only came back to ask.
Oh, you're back.
Sorry.
Come, sit down. I'll explain everything.
Look, no need for that. I only came back to ask. Are the rumors true?
Rumors? What rumors?
Oh no.
That the Bloomflower trials spiraled into an all-out bloodbath, sparking a heated dispute among the chiefs. And that no one was bothered in the slightest about Antu. By the time anyone noticed, he was already gone.
Oh no.
How could you lie to me, Amara? You promised you'd make sure the Bloomflower trials went smoothly. Why would you resort to such underhanded tactics?
God damn.
You think I had a choice?
Yes.
As soon as one person broke the rules, the whole thing became a free-for-all.
Was it them who brought the fucking rules?
Gets you nowhere in this world. If I hadn't taken things into my own hands, another tribe would have just swooped in and seized the winnings for themselves. These sacred flame crystals, they have limitless potential. I, for one, wouldn't miss a chance to strengthen our tribe.
So this is why the fucking Saurians are saying that it can beguile human hearts, because it just went into the wrong fucking person's hands. This guy's a dick, dude. God damn.
I won't debate ethics with you. Where are the sacred flame crystals? Give me some. I'm going to search for Antu.
It also makes sense as well. Marika's better than this, and she just instantly she made the fucking competition a free-for-all friendly competition instead of prize winnings and shit.
I've put them all into our research.
Oh.
You did what?
You dickhead.
I did set some aside for Antu in the beginning, but he ran off, didn't he? So there was no longer any need.
Jesus.
He's your companion, yes. But the life of a single Saurian is nothing compared to the future of our tribe.
We could have held more trials in the future, dumbass. Aw. Having a panic attack, man.
Hear, hear. You've certainly proven yourself a worthy chief, Imara. Your name will no doubt be etched into the hearts of the Flower Feather clan for generations to come.
Probably not for the best fucking reasons.
Just remember this. No excuses can hide the harm your greed has inflicted.
Jesus.
All the hope and trust that little guy placed in you, placed in me, you'll never know what that feels like.
Goddamn.
Wait, Nampol! Where are you going?
Away from you. Clearly, probably to try find Antu.
Antu! Antu, it's me! Please, answer me.
Oh. Nice. Okay, I thought it was the ghost of Antu, okay? Dude.
Oh, look at you out here all on your own.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, Antu. This is all my fault. I'll think of another way. After that, I left the Flower Feather clan and lived here on this hill with Antu. He was running out of time. I took him from tribe to tribe, begging them to spare some sacred flame crystals, our last hope. But no one believed me anymore. I begged them again and again, enduring sneers, insults, even beatings.
Ugh.
Until finally, Antu's time came. In those last few days, he seemed consumed by an overwhelming sorrow. And then I realized it wasn't just the sickness weighing him down, no. Remorse filled his gaze. I remember once, over at the Children of Echoes, someone approached us with a sacred flame crystal, flaunting it before quickly putting it away.
Ah, this is what you're after, is it? Dream on.
Monotech.
Go beg your brother for some. How many did he snatch up for himself? He's the one who put you up to this whole I'm a victim charade, wasn't he? I don't buy it. What are you? You little vulture!
Oh, shit.
For some reason, Antu harbored a deep and intense hatred for the sacred flame crystals.
Oh.
Whenever he saw one, he would muster up every last ounce of his dwindling strength in trying to destroy it. It wasn't until years after Antu's death that I finally guessed at the truth.
Yeah.
He must have witnessed people fighting over the crystals without comprehending why.
Jesus.
Unable to fathom how those once cheerful humans had turned from best of friends to worst of enemies, he concluded that they must have been corrupted by the sacred flame crystals themselves. In Antu's eyes, the only reason they'd started collecting sacred flame crystals in the first place had been to save his life. If I hadn't been there, none of this would have ever happened. He carried this guilt with him until the very end. I too shall be bound by guilt for the rest of my days. If only I had taken part in the trials myself. If only I'd seen the greed in Amara's eyes, or even came back just a little bit sooner. But the past cannot be undone. I have immersed myself in the study of medicine and spent my life healing all kinds of Saurians. I buried Antu here on this hill, where I too one day shall rest.
Yeah, this is why it's medicine based on guilt. Yeah.
Before my own time comes, I've recorded all of this on these crudely woven scrolls in the belief that the truth should not lie buried. May those who come long after us learn from our errors, lest they repeat them. May the Natlan of their day be united as one, free once and for all from bloodshed and strife.
Jesus. Damn, they really went fucking emotional with this shit, huh?
Medicine born of guilt.
So the non-pole from the scrolls was Aoife's ancestor? And that little qucusaur spirit was once his Saurian companion?
Yeah.
Seems so. That's why he's been following you around, Aoife. Even though he doesn't like appearing in front of anyone else. He senses something familiar in you. No wonder there weren't any records of the last Bloomflower
Bro, I wish
trials.
it was just Kukuku now.
If anything corrupts the human heart, it's greed. And who'd want to immortalize the memory of a scandal by which all 6 tribes were tainted? The bitter irony is that the sacred flame crystals turned out to be nowhere near as miraculous as they believed. All that scheming, after what proved to be nothing more than a hollow fantasy.
Hey, where's that little qucusaur going?
Jesus, dude.
Over there. Do you think he's sad?
Probably.
Or maybe he's lost in his memories.
I'll go hang out with him for a bit.
Thanks. I might need a breather over here.
Yeah, he has just found out a lot, to be fair.
Regret
Jesus.
lingering for centuries. Unfolding like this before my eyes. Can't believe I'm just now hearing my ancestor's story. Now I know why we became vets too.
This really does feel like it should be Aoife's story quest, man.
What should I do? What can I even do?
God damn. Absolutely fucking crazy. Can I talk to this guy as myself, I wonder? Or do we need to indwell a Saurian? Probably just myself, I think. Antu. Aren't you the blonde guy from just now? Oh, I did indwell a Saurian. What the fuck? Aren't you the blonde guy from just now? Wait, is this your real form? You could just turn yourself into a human? That's amazing. Can you teach me how to do it? I want to talk to the humans, but they don't like me. Do you still remember what happened back then? Only bits and pieces. I remember being in a lot of pain. I remember how worried my good friend Nampol was. Afterwards, the pain stopped and my body felt so light, but I couldn't find him anymore. I hid and searched, and I searched without end. My body kept getting colder and colder, like I was freezing to death. Luckily, I found a nice cozy cave where I huddled up and slept for ages. When I woke back up again, the world seemed completely different. A cave? Yeah, there were all these strange patterns on the walls. Some of them even looked a bit like me. Could it mean the remnants of the secret source? That's the closest place to the Night Kingdom. Maybe his soul hasn't faded away yet because he was hibernating there. When I came out of the cave, I saw those evil monsters had returned, so I went to help. That's how I met Milray and Nyan. The three of us had them running in circles. Once I showed my friends the way, those monsters didn't stand a chance of catching them. Eventually, those monsters all disappeared, and then I faintly heard the sound of Nampol's voice, calling out for me to come to him. Bro, I guarantee you in part 3 of this event, we are gonna fucking find Antu's actual body, be able to make him pass on into the Night Kingdom, and we're gonna see him and Nampol together again in the fucking afterlife, and it's gonna kill me. The monsters disappeared. This must have been after the final battle against the Abyss. The ley lines had been restored, so at this point, it could have returned to the Night Kingdom. But you didn't go to him? I wanted to, but then Milray came down with the same illness I had, and I was so worried for him. Nampol said that the sacred flame crystals were required for the cure, but those crystals are evil. As soon as they got their hands on them, even the closest of friends would get into the most vicious arguments. Everyone started acting so strangely, like they'd all been bewitched. So you think it was all caused by the sacred flame crystals? What else could it have been? They were all such good friends before, and they used to care about me too. It's all because of those evil crystals. I wish I could cast every last one of them into a volcano, but we need them to cure Milray. What should we do? Just as Nampol concluded in his scroll, Antu misunderstood the real cause of the strife. It wasn't the power of the sacred flame crystals to bewitch human hearts, but rather human greed and scheming. But what could we do for now? Now for this little poor creature. Should I tell him the truth? From his standpoint, would knowing the truth even make any difference? What's wrong, big bro? You seem a bit down. I'm alright. Let's head back to where the others are. Antu's eyes are full of such heartfelt concern. I don't know what to tell him. The times have changed and so are the people. He's the only one still trapped in the past. I think you just gotta be honest and tell him the truth, man. God damn.
Never thought I'd have the chance to meet my ancestor Saurian companion. It's a pretty cool feeling.
Hell yeah.
Wouldn't you say so, bro?
Can he understand what you're saying?
Hell yeah, bro.
Kinda. I can pick up on Antu's vibes, just like he catches ours, but that's pretty much it. That's just how it is with Saurian companions. You have to spend a lot of time together to develop an intuitive bond. If my ancestor were here, I'm sure they'd vibe way easier.
In other words, he wouldn't understand even if we discussed everything that went on back then in front of him, right? I'm not even sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I think it's probably better if he doesn't understand. I know that running from your problems isn't the way to solve them, and that we should face up to the challenges in our lives. But even if we told him the truth, wouldn't it only distress him more than he already is?
That's right. The people responsible, the ones who should have apologized to him,
yup,
are no longer around. All the truth would do is tear open old wounds and sadden him all over again.
No, I think it's still good to tell him the truth.
Anything we could do to help?
The hell?
Just like Nampol, I've spent
help
a
him-
lot of time studying Saurian psychology.
To help him find hope once more.
They can be a bit slow sometimes, but they're razor sharp at others. They don't get complex human language, but they get a lot just from reading our eyes.
Okay.
In short, young Saurians are just like children. On one hand, they rely on their human companions. On the other, they really want to prove their worth. Helping people makes them happy, and feeling like a burden makes them sad. So, the best move isn't to get stuck on the truth of what happens, but to help make his current wishes come true.
His wishes?
For example, Antu, you decided to stay here because of Milray and Nyan, right? You're a smart kid. Sacred flame crystals are bad
I don't know,
things
Kenny.
that cause endless
remember.
arguments among good friends. But now, after hundreds of years, we finally found a way to beat them.
Beat him up.
Will you join forces with us to cleanse the evil inside them so we can save your buddy together?
I think that's a good plan.
Interesting approach. You want to turn a lie into the truth, huh?
I mean, it'd help Antu. Never mind what you're trying to do. Can we even be sure he understood you?
I didn't really understand either.
Fuck it out. It's because you're a child,
Is there
Kachina.
really some kind of evil power inside the sacred flame crystals?
You're proving our point.
Dear child. Come. Let Granny explain it to you.
God damn it, man. God damn it. The group has a quick strategy huddle.
Oh, I get it now. Okay, I'll do my best.
Yeah.
Not so fast. Hate to break it to you, but the three of us can't make this happen.
Wait, we need everyone?
Let's meet up at the stadium in 2 days. We'll spread the word and see who's willing to play along.
Alright, I'm down.
As for making Antu understand, Kakuku can help out. They'll have an easier time communicating.
True. Oh my god, based. What a legend, dude. Oh, and that's Act 2 done. And there's no Act 3 right now. This is where it ends. Bro, this is a fucking great event. Holy shit. Cute. Emote. Alright, let's go. Talk to me, Aoife. And Kakuku.
So sleepy.
Yeah, me too, man. You're making me tired by yawning.
Yeah, I blame Kachina. Being all mysterious about some gathering to discuss something important.
Mm-hmm.
I was so curious, I couldn't stop tossing and turning the whole night. Also, how come it's so quiet today?
Oh, no.
You didn't lock a How up, did you?
He might have.
When I tried to wake him up this morning, his response was, "Leave me be, minion. Darest thou disturb the almighty Dragon Lord in our slumber?" I figured it'd be for the best that he's not here anyway. So
yeah.
I didn't bother calling him again.
Fair enough.
Good thing you didn't tell him about our gathering. We could do without his gate crashing for sure.
Kakuku, though.
Not late, am I?
Don't think so.
Nope, you're right on time. So, Aoife, now that everyone's here, shall we begin?
Actually, today we have a big favor we'd like to ask of all of you.
Oh?
What's up? Why so serious all of a sudden?
Why so serious?
It's a long story. One that begins with a mysterious friend of Milray's.
Interesting. If Eva relates what happened to the Bloomflower trial centuries ago, after hearing such a tragic tale, everyone seems a bit gloomy. Understandably.
Bloodshed between the tribes. That seems almost unthinkable today, but it was an everyday occurrence in that era. Even working together on something was impossible. That's just too awful.
There have always been disputes, but once they escalated into fully fledged clashes between tribes, even a peacemaker would have been powerless to mediate.
Genshin level, welcome
And
in.
that little qucusaur Antu believed that the sacred flame crystals harbored some kind of evil power that lay at the root of these intertribal conflicts.
But it was the people.
And that led to all the later misunderstandings. At this point, it would be nigh impossible to explain the truth to him. Granny's right. It would only make him suffer all over again.
That said, Antu will naturally sense that something's off once we've collected enough sacred flame crystals and cure Milray, won't he? He'll see that no one has been corrupted and that all is as it should be. At that point, he would realize the truth of what happened in the past, even as young as he is.
I think try and explain it right.
That's why we came up with a plan. When the second half of the tournament wraps up, we'll have enough sacred flame crystals. That's when I want everyone to act like the crystals have messed with us and start arguing.
Really?
Ooh, acting! That sounds fun. Then what?
Then, we'll bring Antu over and cast a spell of unity to cleanse all the bad vibes within the sacred flame crystals and bring everyone back to their senses.
Okay.
Of course, neither the evil power or the magic are real, but we've got to make the little dude think he's done something awesome.
Cleanse the bad vibes, dude.
Yeah, I get where you're going with this.
I like it.
The best way to make up for regrets is to do what you failed to do before. We'll recreate that scene from his past, only this time, he'll get the chance to rewrite the future. So, how exactly are we going to do this? Is there anything we can look to?
Once, when I was reading a foreign book, I came across something called an interactive play designed specifically for kids. The story usually features a showdown between a hero and a villain, with twists and turns throughout. Just as things reach a climax, the hero will pretend to be losing and ask for the children's help.
Okay.
Then the children all raise their hands, lending their power to the hero and helping them defeat the villain.
That sounds like a good plan.
For the adults watching, it's just a performance. But the children will walk away feeling happy for days to come. At that age, happiness doesn't come from material rewards, but from a heart that believes.
Oh, true. I can totally relate. When I helped out at my parents' shop as a
Cute,
kid,
man.
They would always intentionally leave me some simple tasks, like dusting down the shelves or making sure the merchandise was arranged neatly. Then they'd shower me with praise when I was finished, saying stuff like, "Good job, Mualani, you're a genius." And the funny thing is, it always made me super happy.
Spot
Understandable.
on. That's exactly it. We want to make Antu feel the same way a kid who just helped a hero would. Lessen his regret and pain before he moves on. Besides, Milray already heard the rumors about the sacred flame crystals from him.
True.
If we don't dispel the curse right in front of him, he might refuse to take the medicine.
Also true.
But we can't pull off a show like that with just us. That's why I'm asking for your help.
We'll probably need about 5 more people. I mean, there are 5 more spots up for grabs. First come, first served.
We'll do it.
You have my board. I'm probably the best at arguing here, don't you think?
Would be, but he's not here.
We get some pretty rude customers in our shop, and I've had to develop quite a few communication skills to deal with them.
You have my... cabbages?
Oh my god.
I can help prepare some props and special effects, like smoke to mimic the evil power, and bright lights for the spell of unity.
And my flame strider.
No, got that bike.
Oh, you're joining too, Archon?
Jesus Christ.
It really resonated with me when Lali mentioned a clash between heroes and villains. And unlike the heroes in those plays, I've borrowed strength from all of you in the real world. And we've overcome powerful foes together.
Yeah, that My
as a
Little Pony
result.
moment.
I think I'll do justice to the role.
Well, if Mika's on board, then you have my hammer. I'm really interested in the part where we pretend to argue.
Yep.
Let's see. We've got our actors and the stage is set. Now we need a director.
Gandalf.
A dude to run the show.
Gandalf, 100%.
Why are you all looking at me?
Consider it our vote of confidence, Kanich.
Fine. Then you have my grappling hook. I happen to have some time.
So, that's everyone then.
And
In
my
that
axe.
case, Baressa and I will take care of the cleanup.
Sorry, guys. I'd love to sign up, but I already promised to help transport the wounded.
As for me, if I see you all arguing, I wouldn't be able to resist stepping in.
And
Fair.
I'm just really bad at acting. I'd be so stiff, the game would be up before we even got started.
It's alright, Frodo. Calm
I'll stay
down.
and help the Saurians search for ocean zephyrs. Once they've brought enough back, I'll join you as soon as I can. As our Archon herself often says, we all have our own part to play, right?
Yes.
That's right. All right. Once the second half of the exhibition match is over, we'll split into 2 teams and play our respective parts.
Great! Let's make the second half an even more exciting fight. That way, we'll be able to collect more sacred flame crystals to help cure Milray. I've even come up with a secret strategy that's sure to catch you all off guard.
Oh, I'm excited to see
After
it.
centuries, we're holding the Bloomflower trials once more. I hope that
Change
this
the
time
way
we
future
can bring them to a
generations see the
close free from
Bloomflower
regret.
trials, dude. Yeah.
Are you all confident that we can do this?
Nope, but we can try. Never mind. Yes, we are.
Then let's get this show on the road.
Based. Alright, let's do it. Starting at 3. A spell of unity. You wish Genshin had more animations to keep using the same ones in Quest? I mean, they have been since like day 1, basically. They've been getting better with it, but yeah, it's never going to be anything like abundantly crazy, I would say. Not at this point.
Alright, looks like everyone's here. Time for a strategy meeting. Ugh, why do they keep picking battlefields covered in mountains that need climbing?
You can fly.
If you're worried about getting tired, I can just fly you straight to the top. Launching a surprise attack on their base would also be a good tactic.
Might be expected,
I'll
though.
use smoke to sow confusion amongst their ranks. Then you guys can just charge in and beat the living daylights out of them.
Huh.
It'll be over as soon as it began.
These 2 are in even more of a rush than Paimon is.
Let's all just calm down for a moment. We don't even know what their formation will be like. Besides, if we don't deal with nearby opponents first, our main base could be at risk.
Let's start with the base at the foot of the mountain.
But the area nearby is full of rocks.
Blow them up.
Looks like they're trying to block our path.
That's nothing. Let's just charge straight through.
True.
Come on, time for a warm-up.
Forgot we got Primos for watching CCs? Yeah, you're welcome for the 10 billion Primo gems. Alright, never mind.
I'll stop you in your tracks.
At least try sound confident with it. Overload.
Fall back for now.
Blame Kachina? True, she stopped me in my
We've
tracks.
secured the
True.
Children of Echo's base. Time to head up the mountain. All tuckered out.
No.
Me give you a hand.
No.
Rescue! Now that's what Paimon calls some serious backup.
Granny's not here to check if I've been slacking.
Maybe.
Is she?
She might be. Attack the people at the Strings base. Alright, let's go. We're going further. Oh my god, we have so many people on the team now. Boom. Jesus Christ. Wait, where's the other guy? That was it? What the hell? Wait, that one was so easy. The fun?
Nice, another one in the bag.
That was easy. That was far too easy, actually.
Something's wrong.
Yeah.
There are far fewer people in their base than expected.
Distraction.
And Mualani hasn't put in an appearance yet either.
Wait, oh, this was the... Huh?
Uh-oh, not good. The people of the Springs took back the base we just captured.
Bro, I was about to say, who the fuck is Sonora?
And even worse, they're sending troops to attack our main base.
Huh.
Huh. That girl has some moves. I'll give her that.
Looks like we'll have to split our forces to hold off their counterattack.
All C3R3 does that to a team? Trust me, that's not what it was.
Mualani. She still owes me for wrecking my front door. You just focus on moving forward.
You're a lifesaver, Granny Seat Lolly. We can rest easy knowing you're here covering the rear.
Thanks, Granny. We've got this.
True. Jesus Christ. C3R3 and kind of decent build, to be honest. I mean, yeah, they're strong, but that's not why it seemed quick. It seemed quick because it was supposed to. The other one was a lot more waves. Attack the signs of the Canopy's base. All right, let's go. Kadich! Time to die.
I knew that wouldn't stop you. Let's have our weapons do the talking.
He sounds so chill when he says it. Jesus. Alright, fuck it, let's go. Dude, she lasts so long, man.
Retreat.
Wait, the retreat? What do you mean the retreat? No! I want to fight more. Fuck it. Wait, where's the flag? I thought that was it. Found it.
Controlled breathing.
Alright, we did it, right? That was it, I think.
The fruits of victory taste
Mualani
almost
time.
as sweet as ones I've grown myself. At least I won't be in for one of Granny's scoldings.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that explains why you were so fired up today.
Auroron! Since when has your granny ever gone around scolding people like some sort of scary monster, huh?
Mew, welcome in. Oh, God.
Anyway, good workout, huh?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
You can say that again. It's not every day you get to enjoy the thrill of battle.
You youngsters sure love a good brawl, huh? Once this is
100%,
all
man.
over, I think I'll need a few days at home to lie down and recover.
Thanks, Granny. Without your support, who knows what might have happened.
Jesus.
I'll have you know that Mualani didn't pull any punches during our little skirmish just now.
What happened?
Next time she shows up at my place asking for a favor, I'm giving her a proper talking to.
Oh, no.
Shows that everyone really was giving it their all.
Making it believable.
Anyway, after all that, surely we've collected enough sacred flame crystals now.
We have indeed.
Nice.
Let's gather them up and head back.
Very nice. Alright, sick.
Next up, time for our little play.
True. Lolly reminds you of Candace from Phineas and Ferb with her voice. Interesting. Do you know it's March 7th?
Aoife, this should be enough, right?
Yeah, plenty. Maybe more than we can even use.
Oh, that's great news.
Nice.
Just goes to show how fired up everyone was.
True.
Let's set the remainder aside in case of emergency. Next up, the main event. When do we start?
Right now.
Just a sec. Before we roll the cameras, let's break it all down one more time. Shortly, you'll all take the sacred flame crystals and place them in front of Milray and Nyan. Then, once Kanich gives the signal, Auroron will do his thing, and the crystals will start giving off a black mist. That'll be the cue to start fighting. Once things get real heated, we'll bring Antu in and have him cast the spell of unity.
Very nice.
Afterwards, Auroron will clear his black mist, and then we all go back to chilling with each other. Any questions?
Relax.
Sounds
I've
good
played
to
them all
me,
through
man.
in my head many times now.
Great, then let's do this.
I'm ready. I'm about it, man. We can do this. Easy. They look almost like a color wheel. True. Da 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 da. Oh, God. Bro, this was so cute with the little bow.
Oh, finally, we've got all the sacred flame crystals we need. Don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.
It's just like Aoife said. He looks very reluctant to go through with this.
As long as he sees us dispel the curse with his own eyes, we'll be all right. Let's proceed.
Hey, Mualani. That's weird. I feel a bit dizzy.
So convincing,
Special
Kachina.
effects team, get in position.
Oh, God.
On the case.
Jesus Christ.
Now, time to get squabbling. As agreed, we'll start with Mualani.
What? Don't say it out loud, kitty, you fucking dumbass.
Got this, Mualani. Leave it to me.
Are they done?
Now, listen up, Kachina. I
I'm gonna give you a piece of my mind. You hear me? I'd never have thought you'd do something so terrible, Kachina. Why, I'm positively furious!
What did I do again?
That is a good question. Let me think about that.
I thought you said you were a natural at this.
I am, but I'm struggling to come up with a reason to argue. How am I supposed to tap into old talents when I'm drawing blanks here?
If this goes on much longer, even the little Saurians will realize something's off.
Oh no.
Don't get caught up on the reasons for an argument. Just
Yeah.
start by setting the atmosphere for one.
Punch each other.
Don't panic. I'm thinking. Oh, I know. How about this?
Kachina! You stand accused of the heinous crime of eating my very last Saurus cracker!
Oh, God.
Huh? When we went out for a picnic last night, you ate the last Saurus cracker. How could you have done such an abominable
That's
thing?
evil. And I know she did it. Look at her face. She definitely did that shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, so? You ate way more than I did.
No. You just don't get it. The ones we ate in the middle don't matter. The last one's always the tastiest.
She's got a point.
Good. He's starting to buy it. Time to turn up the heat.
Mualani, isn't it about time you paid
Oh,
up
God.
for wrecking my door?
Kachina's face, dude. Hold on. Wait, I gotta show you. Look at this. She's so funny. Oh, it's just grimacing.
Oh, seriously? You're bringing this up now?
Oh,
you
God.
promised to let it go the last time we had dinner together.
And when might that have been?
The last time we had dinner, like I said, we were over at the People of the Springs.
I feel like they're not buying it.
Just a teensy bit too much to drink. You took my hand and said it was all water under the bridge.
Wait, hold on. Have you genuinely forgotten?
Oh,
This isn't
no.
part of your act, is it? And to think I tried so hard.
Oh, my God.
Is this what sacred flame crystals can do? It's like you've all become
Oh,
completely
God.
different people. Surely our only hope now is for me to...
Oh, no. Jalonen stepping in.
Can it, Mawika? Do you even have any idea how long I've had to put up with your nonsense?
Oh, damn.
Without so much as a heads up, you just dumped some pile of design
Oh.
schematics in my workshop
Oh, no.
that you'd gotten from who knows where, and then tell me to build you that flame rider or whatever you call it.
She ain't acting, is she?
Then you drive it into the wilderness every single day, and then whenever it breaks down, you send it straight back to me for repair, even when I'm on vacation. Oh, and not to mention your special sunglasses and that precious sword of yours that's impervious to even the hottest of flames. Do you need me to make a list?
Oh, Jesus. What the fuck, man? God damn.
Is it just me? Or is Shilonen's acting pretty convincing?
Yeah, she ain't
She
acting.
might be the only one who's not actually acting, Kachina.
Oh, God.
Sleepy. Why didn't you wake me up this morning, Kanich?
And from
Oh,
now
fuck.
on, I am not taking any more work during holidays, and you're banned from showing up at my vacation spots.
Wait a minute. I remember now. You were the one who kept encouraging me to drink more that evening. Trying to get me drunk so you could write off some old debts, huh? Smooth moves, Mualani. Figured out some tricks to use on old Granny, have you?
Well, would you look at that?
Oh, God.
These little pipsqueaks suddenly at each other's throats? Oh, what a golden opportunity this could be! Listen up, everyone! Arguing won't solve any problems, so
Oh, my
let's solve this
God.
with a good old-fashioned fight to the death! I, the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, hereby appoint myself your referee! Kanich! Let's start with Kanich! Who's got it in for Kanich?
Huh?
Oh,
What's
God.
wrong? Why are you all looking at me?
Oh, perfect timing.
As always.
You. Well, you're
Oh,
the worst.
no.
You wasted an entire bucket of ice by taking a bath in it!
And you ate all those crackers I baked. I spent the whole night preparing them.
Oh, God.
Always yelling at the top of your lungs. You're a permanent earache in a pint-sized package.
No list would suffice to record the horrible things you've done.
He just sees it so...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Time out! Time out! Why is this all suddenly aimed at me?
Oh, God. Wait, is it cutscene time? Oh, no, okay.
Oh, how could this be? The argument's spiraling out of control. I can no longer cleanse the evil power within the sacred flame crystals myself.
Oh, what a shame.
If this goes on much longer. Continues for much longer. Oh, how does it go again? Let me see.
Doesn't
If
matter.
this goes on much longer, Natlan will be in grave danger.
Oh, no.
We're so close. If only a brave hero would step forward. Good thing I wrote that all down in advance. Hopefully I sold it.
Yeah?
That's us. You ready, Antu?
Oh,
Antu?
my God. I don't think he fucking cares, man. He looks traumatized. Understandably. Aww. He is traumatized.
There's no need to save him. Think of what we could accomplish with all those sacred flame crystals.
Fine by me. Let's settle our old scores today. Once and for all.
Oh, no.
What right do you children of Echoes think you have to point fingers at us? How many times have you wronged us over the years?
Bunch of liars and cowards, banding together like the vermin you are. It's sickening.
Huh! Never have the heavens smiled down upon those who live by the rules. If something's worth having, you've got to take it by force.
I should never have believed you.
Oh, God, dude. It's all my fault. If only I'd have never fallen ill in the first place. I don't want to be cured, and I don't want the sacred flame crystals. Please stop fighting, please.
Antu!
Man.
You're up, bro.
Oh, God.
Now! We're here to save the day!
Evil power that corrupts the human
Oh, he's
heart.
going.
There's no place for you in Natlan anymore. We will stand united and face the years ahead together. Fly, my dude, fly! Cast the spell of unity, just like I taught you.
Oh, shit. He's doing it, man.
Now, Auroran. Got it.
He's trying. What the fuck? Auroran, how the fuck you do that shit? Do that for me. The fuck, man? Please don't pop. Oh, wait, why would I animate in this? This would be so sick animated. Oh my God. It does look kind of goofy. Everyone look up, chat.
The path of fate lies bleak. Walls rise in human hearts. Yet those walls we shall break, and we will march on. From this day forth, may worldly strife be no more.
Hell yeah. Goo, goo, goo. Oh, what the hell, man? He fell.
What in the... Look, the evil power is fading.
The magic's working.
Grain fruit chips taste so much better with sweet cheese.
Oh my
That's
God.
not even up for debate.
I think you'll find that salted cheese is the classic. The first and best choice in Natlan for centuries.
Cheese!
Jesus
That's
Christ.
just for kids. I'd never go near it.
We don't need you. How? Not right
I guess
now.
you're not completely wrong. They have a unique flavor with salted cheese, too. The perfect storytime snack.
Aww. That is quite cute, dude. That is quite cute.
Also great with a glass of wine. Though
course
sweet
it is.
cheese with a splash of liqueur works well too. Let's have another get-together sometime. Don't worry, I won't bring up the door incident again.
She will.
You're amazing, Granny. Next time I'll come with Kachina, and we'll bring some home-baked Saurus crackers and grain fruit chips along.
And some glazed meat stew and volcano cake, too.
That sounds pretty damn good. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Dude, this Saurian, I can't get over how cute that Saurian is with the ball.
In that case, I'll go find Veressa and we'll make you some nice, juice or something. When will you all grow up? Why does it feel like I'm always the only one drinking?
I'll have a beer.
You should stay off the bottle too, Granny.
Oh.
Isn't there some kind of sweet and sour soup that's all the rage with the Masters of the Nightwind right now?
Ooh, I had soup earlier.
What's it called again?
With guanciale.
Mystique soup? Much better than alcohol, if you ask me.
Wait a minute, what exactly is going on here? Your attitudes towards each other are changing way too fast!
Shut up.
Huh. Wow, that's weird.
You're spoiling the
What was I
plot,
just
man.
saying?
Spoiling the plot.
I can't remember for the life of me. Can you, Mawika?
Something about wishing I'd drop by your workshop more often and how grateful you are that I keep pushing you to achieve the impossible. Life is like climbing a mountain.
Oh, God.
All the best views are at the top. You just give people that kind of vibe.
Yeah?
Wait, are you serious?
Oh, God.
Just kidding. I'll try my best not to dump any more strange commissions on you.
Yeah, that's fair.
How into that have you two?
Did he just...
Out of it, people! It's like you're all under some kind of spell! Quick, Kate, think of something!
Someone got a screenshot of that, dude. Did he just look at Jalona with the fucking... the mouth on the floor emoji?
How? I owe you an apology, too. I've been too harsh on you.
I need that as a screenshot now, dude. What the hell? He died.
It seems that evil power is completely gone. Were you the one who helped us?
Aw, Antu, man.
Awesome job, bro!
True, Kukuku.
Great job, Antu. Now that the sacred flame crystals have been cleansed, we can use them to cure your friend.
Bro, what the fuck is Natlan? What the fuck is going on? Oh, God. Oh, I love it. Get the goofy shit out of the way now before no cry.
Don't leave him hanging. Go tell him the good news.
So goofy, but so funny. Ay, ay, ay.
Thank you so much. All of you. This turned out even better than I imagined.
Hell yeah.
See, told you it would all work out. Didn't I mention I'm an old hand at this whole argument game?
Yes.
You were this close to spilling
Yeah,
the
you
beans.
were very on the fence about it, right?
Here,
Oh, on the fence
here.
with it.
Even the kids of our tribe would have done a better job. Tell you what, we're lucky they don't speak our language.
I couldn't help it. Besides, how was I supposed to, criticize Kachina to her face like that?
They're too kind, dude.
Lilani. Actually, it was the same for me. Even though I knew it was all just an act, I didn't want to argue with you.
Huh? So you were all just playing pretend? Ugh, boring! I'm going back to bed.
Wait, you're gonna miss the animation. Surely there's an animation in this event, right? Actually, yeah. Wait, yeah, because we still have to fix him with the sacred flame
Don't let the
crystals.
door hit you on the way out.
Now, all that's left are the ocean zephyrs, right? I heard on the
Oh,
way
yeah,
over
true.
that we'd already found some, so it shouldn't take long.
Everyone, over here!
Oh my god, the whole gang's here, dude.
Whoa, that's a lot of saurians.
We've gathered enough ocean zephyrs. I asked them to give them to me, but they wanted to bring them over themselves.
Aw.
So we came together. Here, I think this should be enough.
Just hang on a moment, everyone. I'll go mix the ingredients.
Based.
Hey, Kukuku. Dude, less chat, more help.
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
Dude, I love him. I fucking love him. It's so fucking funny. I'm not even reading. Uh-oh. Now comes the most important step of all.
No way, bro! This is it. The moment we've all been waiting for. Oh, sacred flame crystal. Forged by the will of many. Please, work your wonders and drive this sickness away.
Is it time? Oh, it is. It's getting quiet. Oh, wow. That was it? It was that quick? Dude, the animations are getting so much better. I feel like the shadows are more intense and everything. Jesus. The lighting is just clean. Oh, I can see him. Oh. Oh, shit. God damn, dude. Bro, this is so Lion King, it's insane. This feels like... Y'all know what I mean? Jesus. Give me Pumbaa. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Oh. And there he goes, man. Man.
Cheer up, bro. It's always tough to lose a friend. But in this case, our parting is their reunion.
Oh, so fucking cute, dude. Oh my fucking god. That's like that might be the saddest quest in all of Genshin. It was a limited fucking event. I don't know. I feel more for animals than humans. I'm sorry. It's just the way I'm wired, man. Viv. Oh. Are you doing the event now? Oh. Okay. I won't say anything then. Okay. I was gonna talk to Viv about it, but that's fine. It's fine.
Antu's already wandered the world for way too long. But now that you're all fixed up, he could be at peace.
Huh?
You're further into it than me.
I'm pretty much done, yeah. Okay.
I already cried.
You already cried? Wait, are you what day are you on?
I was this is like the third act. I just started.
You just started the third act. So you cried on like act 2? Yeah? Damn, good fucking luck, man. Oh god. Yeah, goddamn, dude.
His final wish was to be reunited with his bro, and he's done that. We should be happy for him, just like he celebrated your recovery.
Oh, so cute.
Thanks a ton, everyone. With your help, I've been able to do what my ancestor could not. Not only did we save this little Saurian from his torment, we also made a historic contribution to the study of phlogiston-related diseases.
True.
As a physician, I'm honestly feeling touched and overwhelmed.
Well said. Then without further ado, I hereby announce that the Bloomflower trials have come to a successful close.
Hell
From
yeah.
my
This time
perspective,
next
though,
year,
this
another one.
competition had
Let's talk to my
another
girlfriend.
meaning. Throughout the event, I didn't witness any arguments, scheming, or plotting for personal gain. All 6 tribes united to accomplish something truly remarkable.
True.
Even without the threat of the Abyss, we're still as close as family. We've surpassed those who came before us, and in the future, our people will surely grow more united still. So, in keeping with our traditions, it's time for a celebration. Let's make this a lively one, people.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go, man.
As it happens, I picked a whole batch of fresh vegetables just yesterday.
Of course you
I'll go
fucking
get them
did.
now.
Why wouldn't you?
Leave the meat to me.
What?
And don't you dare skimp on it, Kanich.
I'll go gather the others. Many hands make light work. And besides, the best meals are always ones prepared together.
True.
See you tonight, everyone.
Alright, catch you all later, guys.
Paimon's ready for a feast and a half.
Oh, goddamn, dude. Take part in the celebration banquet. They teased it on April 1st with an Xbox-themed bamboo. Wait, so are they actually doing it, or was it an April Fool's joke?
Fancy a slice of volcano cake?
Oh,
I baked it myself.
that sounds so good. Oh my god, it looks so good.
In that case, Paimon'd be glad to oblige. So good. Paimon's tempted to eat the whole cake.
I would eat it all.
I made this specially for you guys.
Well, don't eat it all. I want some. What the fuck?
Sweet cakes help people forget their worries. And I hope everyone could be happy every day.
Seem to have bounced back, Kachina. I see the cloud hanging over your head during the competition has disappeared.
Yep, I'm feeling much better. I definitely was unsure about where my future lay for a while there. But reading through those old scrolls, I realized that the 6 tribes haven't always been so united.
True.
They used to argue a lot, and even got into big fights. I've never experienced anything like that.
Well, you have now.
I can barely imagine such a harsh way of life. I love Natland the way it is today, and I love spending time with my friends. As Uncle Pakal once told me, the harder something is to come by, the more we should treasure it.
For most things, yes. I disagree with the fact that Natlan's never been like that in her life, though. She literally fucking died. No, Boric is the abyss.
So, I've decided to always do my best to help and make sure my friends are happy. Most importantly, I want us all to stay united forever and ever.
True. Make a football team. That seems to unite
exactly
people.
How I'm gonna do that, but I can start with what I'm good at, like baking delicious crackers and cakes to share with everyone.
True. Kachina, you're a good kid.
You know what? Paimon just had an idea. You could open a cake shop. That way Paimon will be able to enjoy your cakes even more often than she already does.
You really think so? I'll have to get Moalani to teach me how to run a shop then.
True.
Baking delicious desserts every day and making everyone smile.
True, I guess you're right.
Sound like a wonderful life.
They were never at war with each other during her time, but to be fair, her time is like 10 years.
Thanks, guys. I think I might have found a new goal to work towards.
Good luck, I'll be rooting for you all the way.
By the way, Paimon hasn't seen Aoife or that cucusaurus yet.
Cucusaurus is so fucking funny. I don't know, but I want to go find him.
I heard he was planning on heading up that hill to pay respects to his ancestor. They're not back yet?
Interesting.
If he doesn't get back soon, all the best food's gonna be gone. Guess we've got no choice but to take the cake with us and go check on them.
Genshin's main Archon quests are never getting dark, so we really should all curb that expectation, in my opinion. I mean, you can have that opinion, but then it also depends on what you consider dark, right? Because, I mean, this fucking 10-year-old did die in the main Archon quest. We had the whole Capitano bullshit with the ferry and the souls. The main Archon quest and the Dane quest and everything do line up, and those are pretty dark. It depends what you consider dark. We had a whole war against the Abyss with thousands of fatalities. Yeah, what is dark to you at that point? I don't know. Like, genuine question. It depends what dark would be. I want to talk to fucking everyone here. Holy shit, there's so many people. Hold on.
This wine's amazing.
Of course. Wouldn't have made it into my collection otherwise. Drink as much as you like today, people. I mean, I owe you all one, don't I?
Hell yeah.
We might just have to take you up on that. As much as we like? You might regret saying that.
Interesting.
All right. Bring it on.
Interesting. Yes, that's the closest we've gotten, but I'm talking something like the Sun Children from Enka. To be fair, the Sun Children from Enka were just ghosts of like children that were tortured and shit, right? I feel like we've had worse than that in the main All Conquest series. That weren't just ghosts of things happening. Rue as well, but Rue wasn't main All Conquest. Rue wasn't main All Conquest, to be fair. We did have Chaska's sister fucking kapooting. I feel like we've had enough dark stuff, but I feel like it could always get darker. I feel like it will get darker. But I don't know. Maybe that's me. I don't think it's fair to just say curb the expectation, not when we've had a whole nation of people basically dying.
I've kept the extra sacred flame crystals
Yeah,
for
the
future
Vasha stuff
use.
was fucked up too.
Next time you need some, just come to me.
Yeah, that is true. In Fontaine, women were literally kidnapped and melted. That is true.
Also, this is my first time acting in a play like this.
Ah.
I find I really enjoyed it. What did you think of my acting skills?
You're a natural thespian.
Oh, really? Well then, next time something like this comes up, don't forget to keep me in the loop.
Fair. Fair. Can't talk to any of these guys. Let's talk to Milani and Cole. Wait. Uh-oh.
A toast to the successful conclusion of the Bloomflower trials. Cheers!
Cheers. Finally. A few days off.
Jalona thinks the same, probably.
Judging from my experience with the pilgrimage, things are pretty quiet for a few days after competitions. There usually isn't much trouble.
Yeah, competitions do take a lot out of everyone. We all need a good rest.
Cheers to that. And a long overdue break.
Take a week off, guys. Take a week off. I want to go see Kakuku now. Oh, after these guys, I guess.
Try some.
And the others.
Try some. How do they taste?
Bro, that food looks so good. Oh my god.
Delicious, as always.
Jesus.
It's your signature dish after all.
How? Yum!
Bro, I need it. Dude, that food. Oh my goodness. Oh, I want to go down to those. Okay, you first.
I'm curious. How did you create that black mist?
It was just an illusion. If Granny had been the one doing it, she could have come up with something much more impressive.
What about the bubble shit? That was cool.
All right, you can stop with the flattery. Just an illusion? You're already good enough to fool me.
Oh, is that incident still in your mind? I didn't exactly have a choice back then.
True.
Relax. I'm not here to dig up the past. I'm just saying you've got a real knack for illusions. And that's
True,
something
Malus
to
and
be
Silver
proud
too.
of.
Thanks.
Nice. Okay. Oh no, we already spoke to Kachina. No, I don't need more. Don't need more, thank you. Jesus, that spin. All right, let's talk to Kinich first, and then I want to speak to these guys. Oh my god.
I owe you an apology too. I've been too harsh on you.
Wish I could have frozen that moment in time so you could just listen to yourself.
A few more drinks, and who knows? You might hear it again in your dreams.
God damn, dude. Toxic. Toxic. All right, talk to me.
The more meat you eat, the faster you'll recover.
Oh, that was it? Wake up! Okay, never mind. That was cute. That was pretty cool, man. That was pretty cool. All right, let's go. Paying respects.
Ancestor man.
Yo.
Guess you're reunited with Antu already?
Oh.
I have a qucusaur companion too, so I totally get how you must have felt. First time I saw this dude, he was out in the wild, being bullied by other saurians because of his unusual appearance. He'd been pecked all over the place, bleeding from head to toe. He barely made it. I gave him some meds, and from then on, he just stuck to me like glue. Even wound up becoming my assistant.
Thanks, bro.
Oh.
Hey, don't mention it, dude. Being on the road with me as a vet was never gonna be an easy gig. One time when we were treating a sick saurian, Kakuku got infected too. He ran a high fever, and I searched everywhere for ingredients and did everything I could for him. But despite giving it my all, he was right on the edge, man. And all I could do was keep praying. If he hadn't recovered, I know I'd have felt the same guilt you did. Luckily, he managed to pull through. And he even stayed by my side, helping me ever since. He's a solid assistant, no question. So yeah, Kakuku, I'm the one who should be thanking you.
Hey, don't mention it, dude.
Your medicine born of guilt? Don't sweat it. We'll keep improving it as we go. You have my word. That way, no one else will ever have to feel the same guilt that you did ever again.
Damn, dude. I'm assuming so, yes. I mean, yeah, I think they pecked his eye out. Oh my fucking god, man. What a genuinely fucking phenomenal event, guys. Jesus Christ. Oh, they're still here. I didn't realize they were still there. Spawned me far away.
Huh? Yo, bros. What brings you guys here?
Bringing our bros some cake, of course. Kachina made these herself, you know. They're incredible.
For real? In that case, I gotta...
Oh.
some, bro.
Hey, save some for me.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I need a voice clip of Kakuku just going, thanks, bro, or something, so I could just use it as a sub sound. Oh, thanks for the sub, bro. Fucking hell, man. All right, that was dead ass chat. That was probably one of the best events we've had in a very, very long time. The cutscenes just keep getting better and better. With how it focused on the stories, it kind of felt like a goodbye to Natlan. This might sound toxic. I hope it is. I hope it is. Not because I don't like Natlan, but because I feel like Natlan is done now. I feel like we've got everything we can out of Natlan now.